Come on, you bitch. Sit, Ubu, sit.
There it is. Got it.
He's gonna fucking sit. Biatch.
Little cricket.
Oh, wait. Forgot Michael's sign.
Oh, shit. Woo! 5 evening. What's up? Seth?
We're looking a little crooked there.
Yeah, you're a little, what's your charging cable?
Looking a little crooked.
Charging cable ain't gonna want to sit still. Is it in the house? The Dick Steele. Does this look like the house? The Dick Steele?
Come on, fucker, sit.
Yeah, it's about as crooked as you had it last time.
Fuck it. Ain't gonna get any better. We're gonna be crooked tonight, that's all. That annoys me, though. And I tried, if you're in Chuck, I think it was, I tried flipping it before we started it, like you said. It didn't work. All right, why is this fucker worked last time in there? Why is it all cockeyed? There, that's a little better.
I was balancing on your charging cable. You'll be just fine.
That's a little better.
Crooked like Sleepy Joe in the hole. Yeah. Yep. Brandon going to pardon himself next? I wouldn't doubt that, Seth. I don't know if that's a thing. If you can pardon yourself.
I think so. And his brother, and probably Dr. Fucky, and all of them.
I was just
the old broad pardon, 11 years back.
Oh yeah.
For any.
What for?
Any and if you ever committed a crime. I mean,
why would you need to pardon Dr. Fauci and Liz Cheney and who the fuck else?
Yeah.
Oh, and old Shifty Schiff.
Yeah.
What have they done that they would need a pardon?
So, bring it on tonight, haters.
Yeah.
You fucking loved the last 4 years so much. Tell us why he need to do a broad spectrum pardon
here's the neat part.
for if and any crimes committed. Yeah, okay. I hope Trump fucking pardons every J6er there is.
Well, here's the thing.
And they'll go fucking berserk.
A presidential pardon will get you off on federal charges.
Yeah.
So if there's a state DA or whoever that wants to grow a pair of balls.
That just tells you that he knows that there's some federal charges that could be happened. Yeah, but the only fucking
political.
There's no DAs with balls. No. They all fucking. We saw the ones that are more than willing to put Trump in jail.
Cash is coming. I can't wait for that dude. The clips of him on Sean Ryan and all the other podcasts. That dude's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait. January 20th cannot come fucking sooner. They're all guilty. Fuck yeah, they are, Jack Lee. Pardoning Hunter pretty much pardons Joe. Well, yeah.
But remember the one thing, though. Like he just said, if a state gets involved, by pardoning Hunter, he can't plead the fifth anymore. So if he does wind up in a courtroom, there's no
a state courtroom.
There's no I plead the fifth, so it doesn't incriminate me. You've already been pardoned.
Too late.
You can pretty much come out and say in 2000. Let's see, it's from 2014 through present, so 11 years. You could pretty much come out and say in 2016, I fucking killed somebody. You've been pardoned, Hunter. There's no pleading the fifth. So hopefully they can do something, but I'm not going to hold my hand on my ass because I may never shit again.
Betty Swain, where in the hell do you live again? She said she
up
got
north.
5 feet last weekend.
Yeah, up north.
We got like
Tug
maybe
Hill.
6 to 8 inches total right now. That's
we got about a foot total,
yeah,
and there's probably 8 inches of it left.
Just enough to run a couple passes with a snowmobile.
Because the table outside's got at least a foot on it.
I mean, yeah, but isn't...
Yeah, she lives up Watertown, towards Watertown area, up north.
Yep, northern tire.
Yeah, she lives where the snow has not stopped.
Fork me now. Good evening.
What are we up to?
Southwest Ohio 260.
260.
Law enforcement.
Hit the thumbs up on your way in.
Complex. Nobody. Yep. I just seen the videos of this poor woman in South Carolina. 66 years old, got 2 cats, widowed, in an apartment that has black mold.
North Carolina.
Or North Carolina.
It was from the hurricane. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw it too.
yeah.
Getting evicted.
Getting evicted.
Yeah.
But meanwhile,
Without giving a place to go to.
Yeah, can't get a hold of FEMA. Shocker. That's a whole fucking debacle.
We're
down
giving
there.
Africa $1 billion now.
Oh yeah. Well, you want to know why? That we give all this money to Africa and Ukraine because you can't launder money that you give to Americans.
Yeah.
You can only launder the money that or get some backdoor bullshit.
My question is, does anybody see any foreign countries in the news giving us billions of dollars because of natural disasters here? I'm waiting. But we're going to give fucking Africa, the African countries, $1 billion.
Another just gigantic slap in the face of Americans, especially the ones from Florida and South.
But you know what? I haven't seen Ronnie Riel or any of the haters in lately that, here, well, it is a month now. Yeah, it's a month and a day. So a little over a month ago, that was telling us how we were going to be crying so hard on the morning of November 6th. Oh my God, where are y'all? Are you watching? Because we fucking know you are. So come on in, let's hear it. Or are you all crying so hard that you haven't stopped in the last month?
I hadn't seen that yet. Betty said that there's a new video. Kamala wishing everyone a happy holidays. She looks more hammered than the last one. The last one, she was fucking rough, boy. Oh my God.
She looked like her Willie Brown days.
Holy shit. What the fuck are you? I don't know if it was on Instagram
Rode
or
hard,
whatever.
put away what?
This dude was dissecting or some of even her campaign shit. And he's like this dude knows when you're on drugs type doctor or whatever.
Body language person.
Yeah, and he's looking at her lips and the way she's acting, like that fucking crackhead there, that fucking Dave Chappelle. I'm here for the free crack giveaway. What the fuck are you on, bitch? Maybe the cocaine was hers.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't Hunter's cocaine.
Maybe her and Hunter were partying together.
Hey, let's fucking burn it down in the Lincoln room or whatever the fuck. Fucking, what a shit show.
Oh, that's what kills me, you people that...
30 more days? 20? No. We got, what is today? December?
Today's the 6th, so we got 25, 45 more days.
45 too fucking many.
45 more days for 45 and 47 to get back in.
Well, luckily, Michigan farming, we only got 45, 47 days of that American last mentality.
45 more days for number 47, who used to be number 45 to be back.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Goodbye, John Deere, toilet scrub brush woman.
Yeah, we don't have to listen to
that
her
lying
anymore.
fucking bitch. Did you watch this? I don't know.
I saw a little bit today.
How many fucking times did she say in the last 2 years?
He will not pardon.
He will not. He will not. He will not. He will not. And
that's my point to all you that said we were going to be crying on November 6th. Where are you?
Yeah,
are you still crying? I mean, y'all had...
Quiet fucking people.
Oh, my God.
I think most of the signs, I don't
and
see
then,
any signs.
And then the Joy Reids of the world and all them, the Rachel Maddows are, well, this wasn't a mandate like people are saying. He fucking won the popular vote by 5 million.
That's amazing.
Not to mention the electoral vote, not to mention the Senate's back. Then they're saying, well, the House, they barely won the House. They got the same amount as they had before. It's at like 220, and there's still... unbelievably, at least one fucking race that's still undecided. More than a month and a day later, there's still one race that's undecided. So they might be 221. I think it's in California. But yet there's fucking foreign countries that can have their elections and they're done. The next day, everybody knows. Florida seems to be able to do it.
Sierra Priest is in.
We got a priest in. Bring the priest on.
She wanted to make sure that we knew this.
That's right. I told her yesterday. I think it was. Make sure we're blessed by the priest.
Harris gets down on Diddy. I wouldn't doubt it. That's why the New York City mayor is shitting his pants because he was rubbing elbows with old shitty Diddy too.
Well,
gave him the key to the city and all that shit.
Did you see this? Because I just saw a thing that came across my phone like a little while ago when I was eating supper. Something about, I guess Trump's. Is it the Georgia case? Or the Fannie Willis case. There's some case that just got shit canned by a judge. Anybody see that?
Another one.
So basically it's about all of them now.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if it's the Mershon one there where he was found guilty of the 34 felonies. I don't know what it was, but some judge just shit canned the case.
I mean, after seeing his appointees to said cabinets, especially with Cash,
they'll all be shit canned anyhow.
You know what I mean? Like, they're probably all shitting in their fucking pants going, we probably should get rid of this charade before we all end up in fucking prison. Which they probably should go to prison. But they won't.
No, there's no probably.
Yeah. It's fucking...
And I hope Trump doesn't spend all of his 4 years doing that. I hope they go after some people, because some people need to be gone after. And what kills me is that Joy Reid, I saw a clip on her on Instagram where she was bitching about, he's not even in office yet. And he's telling all these foreign countries, you better get in line or else. And guess what's happening?
They're getting in line.
They're starting to get in line. Because they know when he gets in fucking office, what's going to happen.
How about the 51st fucking state of Canada?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
But she is such a fucking idiot. And for you idiots on the left that listen to those people.
See, I
My
mean,
God.
watching that trash, it would be just the same as watching the fucking View. All this is just is opinion politics, I guess, is what you want to
like
call
he
it.
has no. Well, he's talking to other world leaders already.
No shit.
Yeah.
He's the incumbent president. That's kind of part of the fucking job.
And
not for nothing, I don't think he ever stopped talking to world leaders because they would call him.
And I love the haters that'll come on and. I even seen a thing.
Raggedy Ann is what Josh Atkins calls her.
Okay. I seen a thing in our local rag, the Citizen here too, about how us farmers should be worried about all the tariff shit and stuff. That's what gave us the good prices that fucking deteriorated.
Yeah.
They basically came on as Trump was leaving. And then after we got 1 or 2 years of good prices for corn and soybeans, they went to shit because fucking Biden never held Mexico and China and whatnot's feet to the fire. I mean, then I love the people who are so fucking uneducated that want to educate me. Good luck.
I heard it from this woman. She was
Mexico's not buying our corn.
The cashier,
GMO. They're our number one fucking exporter. We export to.
Home Depot is like, things are gonna wait till after January. Things are gonna get so expensive.
Biden never took a single fucking tariff off. Wake up and do your fucking homework. And when Trump threatens to tariff more, that brings him in fucking line. Yeah. It's like the douchebag there that I fucking trashed as the dipshit in my last video a couple days ago. We need 8 to 10% interest rates because that's what keeps inflation down. Did you see what interest rates were when Trump was president? People, 20-something-year-olds could get married and buy a fucking house with a 2.5%, 3% fucking mortgage. And inflation was low at the same time. So maybe you ought to do your fucking homework a little there, dumbass. In the know. Yeah, you're in the know, all right.
Broken Prop Studios. Leave us out of this crap show.
Leave us out of what crap show?
I don't know.
Well, there was another thing that I think it was Chuck. I can't remember your last name, Chuck, because I think it's Polish. Anyways, that messaged me on Instagram and said something about turning that before we go live and it would work. It didn't, Chuck, if you're here. And he says if you leave it upright like this, somehow it goes to more YouTube short. People see it more when we're like this. So that's why we got all the fucktards that we got last time. I
remember that now.
Yeah, man. So that's how we got all the fucktards that we had last time. So whoever just made that comment, if you're a fucktard, welcome, fucktard.
Welcome, fucktard.
I guess you're in. Holy shit, I'm telling you, it's just, I've been wearing my fucking dumpster shirt or my garbage truck shirt so many places.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let the fucking libtards, and you can tell the libtards when they give you the dirty look. It's like, yeah, baby, let me get a little closer there, sweetheart. You don't like my shirt? Check out my titties there, honey. You fucking libtards.
Tim Jacobs wants to know if you got in a deer yet.
Not yet. Let a lot of them go, but not yet. We'll get something for the freezer.
FDA starting to test milk for the bird flu. Yep, just seen that, Tim. Some liberal fucking asshole.
And he said January 21st.
January 21st.
He was specific.
I mean, at least Fauci said that, sometime in Trump's administration.
This guy said January
The
21st.
very next day.
Yeah, bring it on. Let's see how fucking.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Between the fucktards that are going to shave their hair, the ones that are the so-called men that are having their nuts cut, and the women that are shaving their fucking hair and giving up sex, between those things and the fact that we'll find out who's going to wear their fucking face diaper again if they try to play all this bullshit again, at least we will know when we're out in public who the good guys are in plain English. Because as soon as that shit comes out, if you don't know that they're fucking going to try this bullshit again, there's something fucking mentally wrong with you.
Even though now it's all coming out that.
Put your face diaper on. Fuck you!
Basically, everything that we said this before, but everything that we were screaming about and talking about, getting, at least me getting flagged on my channel, getting him in trouble on this channel, everything that we talked about was fucking true.
Yep.
Like, all this is coming true. Masks didn't do shit. They rushed it to, and Trump was to blame.
Yep.
They rushed it to fucking production.
It's the only night it wasn't
It
happy
killed
with
all
warp speed.
it killed all the animals they tested it on.
But let's not go too deep into the woods and get ourselves in trouble again, because we still know how this libtard thing is.
I didn't say the word.
But let's be honest. He even admits he didn't know what he was doing in 16 when he became in 17.
He thought Fauci was okay.
He listened to who they told him to listen to. That's why his cabinet looks really fucking different now, because he ain't going down that road again.
And that's why all of them are being picked at Mar-a-Lago. He ain't waiting. They started that shit they started doing that.
Yeah, he's saving us money.
He started doing that shit prior.
He's not using the taxpayer dollars.
Winning the election.
But speaking of social media, I wish, unfortunately, we're on my phone, so I can't, but fucking Instagram. I went from 6,000 followers, I'm down to like 4,920 something now. So I'm scrolling through yesterday, through the comments, because people had left me some comments on a video or on one of my stories or something. And I see this thing that says from 2 hours ago, your stuff has been lowered in the feed, harder for people to find. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you just need to go check my shit every day to see if I put something up, because I got people going, well, geez, I just got this from a week ago. So I push on it to see why. And it says error. It's been saying error for 24 hours now. It's been error, because they don't have a reason why they put me in there. And when I go on account status, it says lowered in feed in account status. Imagine that. So Mr. Zuckerberg went in front of Congress and said, well, they told us to do these things. You're still doing them there, Marky boy. I hope the fuck that the Trump administration goes after social media. Kind of like here. No, you can't monetize because you're harmful. You have harmful content.
Oh, fuck you.
Harmful content that is harmful for viewers to see. Are you all feeling harmed right now?
Yeah, right. Are you being? Because if you're feeling harmed, you should just keep going, I guess. But I had to reboot.
But you can go to a libtard
reboot the fucking
YouTube
comments.
channel that wants to bitch about Trump all the time, and that's all right. They're good to go. Their numbers just keep skyrocketing. I mean, fuck. This is just, we're to the point that, but hopefully we never go back in the other direction, and that shit will change if we keep going this way.
Shit.
Because people, I mean, it was a fucking mandate, whether you like it or not, libtards. So either get on the fucking train and enjoy the prosperity that's probably coming.
I cannot wait.
Or fuck you.
It's not.
Go hide in the corner somewhere.
I'm more excited for the heads to roll than the prosperity. I've been wanting accountability from the first administration.
Well, I don't think we're going to see a lot of heads roll. We'll probably see some, but we're not going to see enough. That's the problem. Because he can't spend his entire 4 years.
Well, no, he's got a fucking hot mess.
But he's got enough people going into the right spots where, like, the FBI pretty much needs 90% of them that are there to be fucking cleaned out.
Well, that's
CIA.
Did you ever see the clip from Sean Ryan?
Yeah.
He's like, day one.
Secret Service.
Day one, I would close that building.
Yep.
And day two, it would be a fucking museum for the deep state.
I mean, it's just, there's a lot of
Did you see
fucking
the
house
interview
cleaning that needs to go.
With oh shit. he's the gray hair dude. He reminds me of fucking. He's got the white microphone. Glenn Beck.
Oh yeah.
Cash was on Glenn's podcast, and Glenn's like, where is the black book, like Epstein's?
Yep.
Where's the black book at? And he's like, the director of the FBI.
Yeah.
He's like, that's where JFK shit is.
Like they said the other
it's
day.
right there.
Like they said the other day, you got, and we've said it. He supposedly hung himself.
Yeah, bullshit.
She's in jail for 20 years, but for what? Where's the victim? It's kind of like Trump's lawsuit. When they said, where's the victim? When the fucking banks came in and said, yeah, we lent him the money. He paid us back. Who's the victim? You just convicted him and it's victimless. Well, apparently Epstein's is and Giselle Maxwell there. Where's the victims? Where's the list?
Sierra says she's never been more offended.
Good.
I'm offended. Well, all right, now what? I've always wanted to say that. So
Yeah.
I'm offended.
Now
okay,
what?
now what?
Yep. Carry on.
Okay, good for you, I guess.
Kind of like the Diddy list. What, they gonna put him in jail for 20 years too? For what? Where's the who did what? I mean,
yeah.
It's out there, but that also means we know who's on it.
At least this time, I don't know, it probably has something to do with...
Ellen moved to a foreign country pretty quick, didn't she?
That was because of the Diddy shit. And, Donald Trump, I'm moving. Well, you've been known to be a fucking cunt. So,
You've been known to be a little weird, so...
Biden going to pardon Diddy. Oh, I fucking hope, Jesus Christ. I don't think he knows who the
I'll
fuck
tell you
he
what,
is.
that would cause the most uproar in this fucking country if any of that shit happened. You know who he needs to pardon? Trump.
Yeah.
If he's smart, he'd pardon Trump. Because it's one of the
He wasn't
one of the few ways that he could save face is to give Trump one of these bullshit pardons like he just gave Hunter.
But he was never convicted on anything, right?
Oh yeah, the 34 felons. Well, that's gone to the sentencing stage, but they delayed it till after the election.
Now they dropped
Now
it.
they've delayed it indefinitely, unless that was the one that I just heard got dropped. I don't know. It was a last minute thing that came across
American
my phone.
redneck.
I was chowing down barbecue chicken and taters, so.
Jimmy, how about Hegseth? Love Pete Hegseth.
Yep.
And the more that they go after him is the reason why you should love him too. That's
Well,
the precedent.
And
If they were down with the sickness, if they were part of the good old boys club, they wouldn't be getting gone after.
yep, Greg Kelly on Newsmax made a good point, and I'll agree to him to a certain extent. If Hegseth becomes too much of a problem to get done, because we want to get people in there as quick as we can, I agree with him. Another good choice would be DeSantis.
Yeah. So
He's ex-military.
Jimmy, you buying a Jaguar? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't buy. I'm drinking my.
I
Busch.
saw that
I'm drinking my Busch Light, whatever.
I saw that
Anheuser-Busch.
commercial on Newsmax.
But at
played it.
least Budweiser is trying to get. They have new commercials out with Shane Gillis.
Well, they're trying to save face.
And now they know the demographic they're going after.
Well, the woke shit.
College fucking white kids or whatever.
The woke shit is gonna start dying off.
Oh yeah, it's already.
Look at
going down.
the lawsuit thing in Tennessee or whatever it is about the whole trans thing there. It's gone to the Tennessee Supreme Court or whatever.
Tom Edwards says Adam Schiff resigns from House. That's because he's in the Senate seat now. So yeah, he resigned from the House and now he's a senator, California senator.
Yeah.
He got the dead broad's fucking seat.
He beat Garvey there, Steve Garvey, the ex.
So it's not as good as
baseball
news as
player.
you think it is.
Yeah, it's just
He just went from one.
He went from one side of the swamp to the other.
Yeah. With the same,
He went from the
he'll be the next one.
shallow to medium end to the deep end of the swamp now.
Well, he's already in line to get a fucking pardon for whatever. Probably all the bullshit impeachments that were drawn up for. How about we go after somebody about this dossier back in 16?
Don't you remember Adam Schiff?
Fucking anything about that?
Don't you remember Adam Schiff going to the podium in front of the fucking lamestream media
He
multiple
colluded
times?
with Russia.
I have the fucking evidence. I have the goods.
Where is it?
We're still waiting there, Shifty Schiff.
How long has it been? Fucking almost 8 years now. Still don't. There is no.
You have the evidence, but what are you like Pfizer? You need 75 years to put it out.
Lisa Culver said that she heard that Mitt Romney was going to retire. We could only hope.
Well, Mitt Romney didn't run.
I thought he.
No, he didn't rerun.
Okay. I thought he was still.
So after he's done, he's done.
Okay.
Well, he knew he's a fucking rhino. He knew he was going to get primaried and
well, I don't know
booted.
did you see that? Well, let me say it. Did you hear about why they put Matt Gaetz up? The possible theory why. And if they did this, that means they're still playing chess, not checkers. So they put Matt Gaetz up for AG to draw out all the rhinos.
Yes.
Then they know who the fucking cunts are. So, okay, you're not going to vote for Matt Gaetz? Neat. Elon, come here with your billions of dollars. You will be primaried to fucking the depths of hell.
Yep. Well, look
if
at
you
the
don't
ones.
get on fucking
Look
board.
at the ones now. That bitch from fucking Alaska there. What the hell's her name? I'm struggling. Then there's Susan Collins and Lindsey Graham. He's one of them that says he's not, on the side of voting for Hegseth.
Cackleto?
No.
Cackleto.
Cackleto. I don't know.
Cackleto, it sounds good
What's
to me.
Cackleto have to say?
Warmongering Lindsey Graham needs to get voted. Well, he's one that's going to get primary.
Yeah, well, he's another one that all of a sudden he's not for Hegseth. Him and that Susan Collins and God, what the fuck's her name from Alaska there? She's one and
Joanne, it's not Joanne. So, 0133 here on the wife's channel, waiting on a pardon from YouTube so I can comment on what the fuck, Owen? What the hell did you even say?
Well,
don't say it now because
did he send you the email that he sent me?
I didn't get it in my regular. Well, I haven't checked the channel email in a while.
Yeah, well, there's only certain things you can talk about without getting in trouble.
Oh
anyhow,
yeah, it's a fucking joke.
Well, send him the email that you sent me.
Yeah, I want to check it out, Owen. How about Tulsi? Yeah. What other Republican has brought in Democrats in their cabinet ever? Other than when...
And she's not perfect, but
other than back in the day when...
She saw the light.
When the loser... If you're running... Well, when the hell did they change that? We're talking, what was it, 1800s when, Republican and Democrat run against each other. The Republican wins, the Democrat will become the vice president. That's the last time, I guess, but...
See, that's where my issue is with RFK.
No balls in stalls.
With RFK Jr. A lot of these Democrats, like Tulsi Gabbard, saw the light. RFK's just pissed off because the Democrats kicked him to the curb. So, I mean, that's why the last couple videos I put out with some of you that are just such fucking RFK Jr. ass kissers. It's, wow. I mean, we're a dying country. But yet there's 193 or 194 countries. It depends on how you look at it. Because when I was reading about this, Taiwan is not considered their own country. They're counted under the Republic of China.
That's why they're always fighting.
But yet China's always trying to take them over because Taiwan wants to be their own. But any way you look at it, there's around 194 countries, counting Taiwan. United States is number 11 on the list for the amount of people who live to be over 100 years old. Right now we have around 100,000 people in the United States that are over 100 years old. So we're number 11 out of 194. But we're also fucking sickly and dying, as RFK Jr. says, because of people like me, us horrible farmers and all this shit. I mean, I think it's going to we're going to really know who the sheep are. Because for those of you old enough, how many kids when you were in school in the 70s or even before were super fat? How many of them had ADHD and all that kind of shit?
Yeah.
When a kid got rambunctious today, 20 years after that, let's say in the 90s and whatnot, their parents were told to take them to the doctor because they had something wrong with them. And what did they immediately do? They put them on some fucking pill.
Yep.
So that's why our healthcare costs in this country is the highest of any industrialized country, basically, because we got to give a fucking pill for this, that, and everything else because our country, our government has wanted fat, lazy people to
take a doctor's
watch TV and
take a doctor's script pad away, and how's he even gonna fucking practice medicine?
Exactly, and some of these young doctors
They have no
today,
clue how to practice. They have no clue about diet, nutrition.
But do they ever talk about that stuff? No, instead they talk about a pill.
I cannot remember the guy's name. I just listened to it. yesterday, and I think I finished it out this morning. Is Tucker Carlson had a doctor on who wrote a book with Bobby. Guys, bipartisan. He's like sick people. He's like, I treat everyone, Democrat, Republican, doesn't fucking matter. Sick people are sick people. And he could not believe, well, when he went through medical school, they actually taught you nutrition.
Yep.
Doctors nowadays, absolutely not. You know what? When we were kids, do you know how the ingredients to French fries and McDonald's? You know what it was? Real potatoes, salt, and fucking beef tallow.
So
Do you know the fucking ingredients list
Exactly.
now?
So my Apple Watch.
Oh shit.
It was a good thing my wife bought it for me because it makes me do shit. I try to get 30 minutes of exercise in every day.
Get up.
I'm at 42 right now.
Get up.
My stand hours, I go for 12 stand hours a day. That means you have to be up for at least 1 minute and moving every hour to get a stand hour. I'm at 13 already. Okay, I'm at 4 miles for steps already, 9,000 steps. So here's a thought. I don't know. Get up and fucking do something now and then. It's like in the last video or 2 videos ago or whatever, I had this one person that, and I couldn't remember their name, but they went after me a little about, do your homework. It's when all of you farmers started with, it's the seed oils that have been killing us. And I reminded them of the thing called Crisco. Remember that white shit that came in that tub that still exists today? Was designed in 1911 is when they made it. Hydrogenated vegetable oil. But it's just the seed oils lately that it's killing us? No, maybe it's the fact that from about 1990 on, that's that white shit that you used to plop in your pan when you wanted to fry something.
Is that the stuff that they came up to with the grease the submarines and they had the government?
I don't know. But it was made in 1911.
Yeah.
And this person never commented back to me, so, do your homework, Andy, before you talk about this stuff.
But the thing is,
The shit's been around for over 100 fucking years.
But it's all across the board, though. Like fucking Kraft macaroni and cheese. They have all these fucking crazy food dyes and colorings
Exactly.
in this country.
Which we should do away with that
But
shit.
they don't fucking sell it in other countries, so they have the capability of doing it.
But here's my question though: when your
all
food,
about fucking money.
when your food doesn't look as good as it does now because of all the shit they put in it, you gonna eat it, or are you gonna say, "Oh, that looks fucking gross. They can't eat it." It's like tonight, Barb made barbecue chicken and potatoes. You know what I put on my taters? Lots of slabs of fucking good old butter. Gonna have fried eggs, put some fucking butter in that pan and let her go. Real butter.
Real butter.
Yeah, you know what's in your fucking fake shit butter and all that kind of shit?
Fucking plastic.
So, but the biggest thing is fucking do something. I mean, I went to the doctor Friday, my once a year visit, because I told him I ain't fucking coming any other time unless I'm sick. So, had blood work done, waiting to hear about that and all that shit and whatever. Got on the scale. He goes and looks at the weight. There, when he comes in with his computer, he goes, "Oh." I said, "Yeah, I weigh the same as I always have."
I'm from Russia. Neat.
Russia. That's got to go on the board.
That's a new one.
If you're really from Russia, we haven't had Russia. But maybe it works doing the phone this way then.
Something maybe I gotta try it next time.
I told him, I said, "Yep, I could still lose that 20 pounds that I could have lost for the last, 30 years. But I'm still the same fucking weight that I've been for the last 30 years. So,
But that same doctor, though, talked about that. And yeah, there's some people that need to get off their dead ass and do something, but there's other people that just don't know how to fucking eat.
Yeah.
He had this family call him.
Well, that's because they put shit in your food to make you hungry, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, they make it. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. I gotta
There's shit
go
in
right
there.
Russia down.
There's shit in their food that gets you addicted.
Well, all fast food does.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of this doctor. He literally saved this family's life down in Alabama. He was.
Jimmy, we're colluding with Russia now.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We're colluding with the Russians. We're really gonna get
We're
canceled.
colluding with Russia.
Really gonna get canceled now. But the husband was like 42, had type 2 diabetes. The wife was 150 pounds overweight. The son was like 16, 100 plus pounds overweight. They're on welfare and food stamps, all whole 9 yards, living in a single wide fucking trailer. Took them to the store with what money that they had to spend with their food stamps, bought a meal, and cooked it that night in the trailer, and basically gave them a recipe book and say, "Here you go. Fast forward 6 months to a year, the husband no longer has diabetes. It was gone. The wife was down 100 pounds. The kid was down 100 pounds. So then fast forward about 2 years, he said he got a phone call from the kid who got a job at a Chipotle. And he's like, it would be like the equivalent of an alcoholic working at a fucking bar.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, doc, can you help me again? So he helps him again. Fast forward another couple years, the kid was the first in his family to go to college, and now the kid's a doctor, and his mother and father are still alive. So I would say a good 90% of it is the diet.
Well,
but the problem is, and I've talked about it, you've talked about it, me and the wife, because she's got chronic problems, I got chronic fucking joint pain, all this shit. You go to the store, and you'll spend twice as long trying to find shit that won't kill you, and spend twice as much money.
I just saw a doctor, this woman doctor. She's probably, to look at her, in her late 60s. And it's like my visit Friday, you know. My cholesterol level's been between 230 and 250 for 10 years. I tried cholesterol medicine for a little while, and my wife told me to get off it because it made me fucking loopy.
That's how you
And I tell this guy that, and he's asking me, do you want a flu shot? I said, fuck no. And he's like, yeah, I kind of figured that. You know, my blood pressure when I went in, because I have white coat syndrome, some of us do. I attribute it to when I was 16. I was in a car accident when I almost died, and I was laid up for months, and I just can't stand fucking hospitals, doctor's office. He even said to me, he goes, well, I don't care if you hate me. I said, I don't hate you. I just hate fucking being here. So my blood pressure, as soon as I walk in, was like 140 something over 105. After we bullshitted for a while, and he actually got me laughing when he said, I don't care if I hate you or whatever. He goes, well, let's just check it again and see what it was down to like 130 something over 80. Okay, this woman doctor, when I was watching her, she was talking, she was at a podium, so I don't know if she was at like a college talking to people or whatever. She goes, does anybody know what the cholesterol level used to be? And the people are all like, what the fuck is she talking about? It used to be 300.
Yeah.
Anything over 300 was considered bad. Now we lowered it to 200.
Yeah.
Why? Sell more shit.
What's your brain need to not...
Fucking...
You know what your brain needs not to get Alzheimer's?
Yeah, cholesterol.
Fucking cholesterol.
But it makes cholesterol itself too, though.
Basically, Alzheimer's is a form of diabetes.
But here's a couple more things, though. The whole blood pressure thing. Today, now there's some doctors that are saying 110 over 70 is the normal. Really? Well, when's it going to be 100 over 50? I mean, saw this too, that diabetes, this one doctor says, and I praise these doctors for coming out and saying some of this shit. This one doctor says,
Dead wolf. Oh wait, bullshit, dead wolf. You've been here before, but that's why we get more people. Remember how we swipe up on accident? Yeah. So if we're in this mode right here,
it's crazy. I accidentally swiped a few times. It's good to be back here. Oh,
see?
So
that's why.
This doctor says keto.
Yes.
Keto causes fucking diabetes. It's not my opinion. This is this doctor's opinion. Says, so everybody out there looking for the ultimate diet, get off your ass and fucking do something. Eat what you want. I can't think of the dude's name. He's on Instagram all the time. He's a trainer to the celebrities. You've all seen him before. This guy loves fucking donuts and shit like that.
Amazing.
And he talks about how it's your hormones, eating the wrong foods and all this kind of shit. On Instagram, I follow the Marina Joelle is her name. She's smoking hot. She's probably in her early 30s. No, she's this CrossFit person. Every time she eats, she's throwing a big old fucking chunk of meat, pizza. I mean, just all sorts of shit. But she's in the most amazing shape because she's a CrossFit person. You know, she does CrossFit all the time. Eat what the fuck you want, but do it in, you know.
Well, it's like drinking
I didn't eat 5 pieces of chicken tonight and fucking 12 potatoes.
I drink maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 or 5 beers. On occasion, we might burn it down, you know, if we get in the mood. Everything in moderation. Kim Hayes has this is great right here. You take your sick dog to the vet. They ask, what is he eating? A human goes to the doctor, and they pull out a prescription fucking pad.
Yeah.
I mean, the VA does the same.
Get it.
The VA does the same thing.
But how many years ago were eggs going to kill us? Now eggs are good for us. You know, now if you drink a beer a day or a glass of wine a day, it's supposed to be good for you. It's going to kill us however many years ago.
Remember coffee? Now caffeine's good for us.
Butter was going to kill us. I mean, it's amazing how It all depends, follow the science. Yeah, it's whatever science has the most fucking money put behind it. Well, let's see, what can we trash today, like butter and eggs and all that, and put fake shit behind it, and let's throw the money at that to get people to believe that. That's why I say we're gonna find out how many sheep are in this fucking country from both sides.
But Buzzy Double Lot says it must be too much truth. Canadian YouTube keeps dumping our feed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, shocker there.
Yeah, shocker.
But Sierra.
Well, we'd be outlawed in Canada.
Well, I'm surprised that he isn't getting it. But Sierra's got a point too that people are living at fucking McDonald's, which is trash. It's garbage. I mean, how many videos have you guys? I know you people have seen.
But RFK and
of the fucking
them were eating McDonald's on the plane that day.
Did you see his face though?
Yeah.
That was fucking the best thing ever.
Go eat there once in a while. I hardly eat fast food.
I would not ever. McDonald's.
Well, I'm not saying McDonald's. I'm just saying fast food.
Like Burger King literally had an ad.
You know which one I'm going to eat? Chick-fil-A. I don't give a fuck because I like Chick-fil-A.
I've never had it actually. Not that I don't want to.
It's fucking good.
The fucking line's always long.
Their nuggets are awesome.
Burger King had a commercial that showed a
And then
Whopper.
Wendy's is second.
A Whopper decomposing. Because I don't know how many I've seen people pull a fucking Big Mac or a McDonald's cheeseburger out of their pocket, been sitting in their jacket for 2 years.
Well, didn't you ever see?
The bun doesn't even have fucking mold on it.
Google it up. I bet you it'll come up. I think it was a woman. I saw this video. Took just a regular McDonald's hamburger and a small order of fries. Left it in the fries just in the little baggy thing they come in, and the hamburger wrapped up in its paper. Put it in a shoebox in the closet.
I've seen that video, yeah.
And what was it, like 10 years, something?
I seen one.
It was ridiculous. 10 years later, pulled it out, looked like you could eat it.
Remember when they came in styrofoam?
Looked like you could fucking eat it.
How long ago was styrofoam?
But here's my question. Was that the potato farmer that did that to you? Or the beef farmer that did that to you?
McDonald's secret sauce?
Or is it the fucking, all the preservatives that are put into shit? So for those of you that think we're killing you, then fucking starve. Like I said in my last video, let's go back to the 1950s. Because you're going to 8 billion crying, starving motherfucking people across this world. You want to go back 75 years.
Well, the preservatives is because we're a damnation to our own creation. Capitalism, and we got 3 billion people in this country that everyone's trying to fucking feed.
300 million.
330
million.
I think it's 3 billion.
No, there's only 8 billion in the world.
That's good math. I knew it was 3 something.
Yeah. But look at some of the like I take, we're like Friday's doctor visit. We were going through I take a probiotic, a multivitamin, I take an omega-3, a baby aspirin. I just take some of that shit to try and stay somewhat healthy. So I'm actually looking at the label on some of the things. My Phillips probiotic that I take, I looked at it this morning when I took it because I take one a day. The expiration date is in 2026. The expiration date on my probiotic is in 2026. Does that make sense that fucking thing I think it was April of 2026. I mean, obviously it's not gonna, sit in, I don't know, what is there, 30 in the bottle, and so I'm using a bottle once a month, or in a month, but why should that fucking thing be able to be put in a corner somewhere and pulled out in March of 2026 and still be good? And that probiotic is supposed to be good for me? It makes me wonder now, it makes me think.
I don't take nothing.
Whether it's, really helping me shit normal or not, I mean.
This Raul Havana. While Trump was working at McDonald's, Kamala was doing Five Guys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's why I was laughing. It's fucking hilarious. That is a good one. Cato, plastic and all are about. Well, I quit using. Who got us the mug? Was it Owen or
no?
This time?
No, it was neither. I can't remember now.
I use
too many people have given us stuff, so I apologize when we can't remember who.
I've used the same plastic mug for like 10, 12 years, and I've been watching more videos about how the plastics,
we need to
no more plastic.
We need to put some booze in them and bring them out next month or something to show people again for all the newbies.
Mine is getting fucked
Problem
up.
is I can't remember who gave them to us, so if you're on, tell us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I use mine every day because the stainless or glass. drinking out of. No more plastic bottles. No more. Get rid of your plastic fucking.
Somebody asked me the other day in the video in the comments about the flags that I got and what new flags you're gonna get or whatever. Every flag that I got in here, somebody gave to me.
Right.
And I think
I
Ron.
haven't been down to.
I think Ron Valanga gave me the Canada handshaking one. I can't remember who gave me all the stuff that's given me. My "Are you getting it yet?" and "You be you, I'll be me" thing, I think was Jeffrey Hahn. I'm trying to remember. I mean, there's so many people that have sent us shit that, unless I write it down, which I didn't, so I apologize. But I thank the shit out of all of you for sending me
Hound
stuff.
Nagashin is putting our links up for merch and the channels. So
Yeah.
appreciate
So
you.
whoever gave us those mugs, tell us again. We apologize. They're cool as fuck. We got to remember next. Maybe I'll mix up a vodka and cranberry and bring it over instead of drinking beer.
Carl says in Brazil they eat red meat for the main course and then they have barbecue for dessert.
Fuck yeah, I'm all for it.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want to eat. When the good Lord wants me, He's gonna take me. I'm not gonna go out and try and, drink myself to death. I'm not gonna sit down and eat fucking 10 donuts at one time. But if I want to eat a fucking donut, I'm gonna eat a donut.
Everything in moderation.
We had pizza the other day. If I want to have 3 pieces of pizza, I'm gonna. But I'm not gonna eat a whole pizza. Yeah, I don't eat the whole bag of potato chips. I eat some potato chips.
Back in the 80s, potato chips were potatoes, salt, and fucking beef tallow.
And the bag was full.
And it was full.
Well, in 1911, they came out with Crisco because they didn't want people cooking with the fat of the animal that they were cooking. So Crisco was going to be better for you. So that's been around for well over 100 years, folks. I mean,
I think, look it up, but I think Crisco was initially made for military to lube fucking battleships. I watched the YouTube video, could be wrong, but the government had a butt ton left.
Come on. Only 376. What is it? Tell us again. You double tap the screen or something?
Nope, didn't work for me.
Oh wait, it made the heart show up. Yes, and then you.
Well, that's already there.
Then you can push on. Yeah, but push on it.
I can do the heart if I go down there and then right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Figure it out, people. How many's in on yours?
It was to lube. Yeah, Brian Shaw. It was to lube gears.
So we've lost some people. I thought we were over 800.
We were.
We must have upset some of the libtards that came in.
80s was fabulous. Fuck yeah, it was. Pig grease is considered bad.
Yeah. Well, bacon was going to kill us too, but you know what? I love my
You gotta
bacon.
get some of that priest bacon. Come on. Some priest beef. All right,
You be keto. I'll skip that since that this one doctor says that's what keto causes diabetes. That's not me speaking. That was the doctor I was watching in that one video. So
canola oil was used for lamps. All right.
well, your main seed oils that are used for cooking is corn oil, soybean oil, canola oil, olive oil, cottonseed oil is in some things.
Crystallized cotton.
But it's not like you're taking the fucking bottle of that shit and pouring the whole fucking. I mean, I don't know. Whatever, people.
It's the combination. Well, the problem is when you go into a store, it's in not the oil part, but there's just literally poison in everything. Like you can't eat nothing without having some sort of shit in it. And just, this dude was talking about, and then you have the idiots, because this guy that was on Tucker, obviously is a doctor, and he practiced at one point in time.
Well, the doctor asked me if I wanted to quit this, so I told him not now.
This woman comes in pushing a stroller with maybe a 2-year-old in it. Or no, not even a 2-year-old. It was months old because it was still on a bottle, but what was in the bottle was brown. So he's like, what's
chocolate milk?
No, it was fucking Coke.
Oh, jeez.
Because Tucker's like, well, is Coca-Cola, is like Nabisco going to be dragged in front of Congress like Philip Morris was back in the 90s? Because that should be next. Why are you poisoning America? To make a couple of bucks? You sell the non-poison food overseas because they have it banned.
Well, you obviously didn't watch my last video when I went after him.
I got the bell rung and it didn't ring and it hasn't come up my feed.
Doesn't surprise me. The whole Monsanto thing and Roundup.
Now we're colluding with Russia, so I definitely won't get it now.
The whole Monsanto thing there when he in the know put up his bullshit about, well, if there's lawsuits going on, there must be something to it. Really? How about Trump's lawsuits? Was there something to those too? I mean, you know, you got the ambulance chasing fucking commercials on TV all the time. And like I told him, go ask them why they can only say probable cause in the fucking commercial. And I'm not backing the EPA by any means, but they've done studies after studies. There was somebody that came on there that said they were a rep that sold the stuff, and in the comments, and talked about how they got a frantic call from a woman because their child drank a little tiny bit of it. And he called the company, and the company had a doctor call back and whatnot. And basically what they said was, you'll be fine. Just, you might not want to have your little kid piss in the yard because it might kill the grass. I mean, well, this guy made this fucking comments about, well, would you take a bath in it? Really? Would you put it on your cracker and eat with it? And I grabbed all sorts of different shit on the shelf here. I said, would you put this on the fucking spray that we use? I go, would you put this on your fucking cracker? And you know, would you put that windshield wiper fluid right there on your fucking cracker and eat it? I mean, anything that you use off-label and misuse can fucking kill you. You dumb fuck. I mean, Jesus. Again, take every tool out of our toolbox. Let's go back to the fucking 50s and see how everybody starves.
This guy was also talking about how farmer suicide is like up 350%.
Well, it's one of the highest suicide rates of any profession there is. The fucking prices the way they are.
It's number one.
It might be number one. Well, the way prices are right now, I can see, because if things don't change, I'll tell you what, I don't give a fuck how good of a farmer you are. It'd be like telling somebody that's making $1,000 a week, George, starting January 1, we're only going to give you $600. Figure it out.
Yeah. By the way.
Oh, your interest rate's higher on your mortgage? Oh well, don't worry about it.
On your tractor payments.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're still only going to get $600. Figure it out, George.
Get fucked. Yeah.
So you all might get hungry anyhow if enough.
Now we're back up to 801.
Yeah. If they try and keep putting enough farmers out of business, like they seem to be trying to.
Evidently, you know, people don't like to eat. Must be. I don't know. I mean, if you shut off all the grocery stores and tell everyone, hey, you're gonna have to go home and grow a garden.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I said that in the video. I said, you city folk better find a way to go out and buy your couple acres to put your little fence up, put your one cow in to milk and kill to have some meat and maybe a pig and figure out how to grow your own taters and all that kind of shit, because, you know, we're killing you. So, whatever.
Yeah. Less farmers, more population control is their idea.
Yeah.
Sounds.
How about just less warning labels?
Yeah,
we'll
right.
read out the, you know, does it really need to say hot on the muffler of your fucking lawnmower?
Touch it.
You know, like I said in the last video, do we really need the thing in your truck to fucking ding and come up on the dash to check your back seat because you're too fucking stupid to realize your 1.5-year-old's in the back seat in the car seat in 95-degree weather while you go fuck off for 2 hours? I mean, we might weed the fucking herd out a little if we stop putting fucking warning signs on everything, because you know what? I'm smart enough to know that the shit that I'm spraying to kill weeds is probably not something I want to put on my fucking cracker and eat there in the know. I mean, I want it to kill the fucking weed. And the fact that they put some sort of gene into the corn so that it doesn't kill the corn, because corn is actually a grass, for those of you who don't know that. Yeah, that's called genetically modified, but that's how you get the fucking corn to grow. Because like I said, you can cultivate 1,000 times if you want. You might kill most everything between the rows, but you're not going to kill the shit that's growing in the row with the corn. But I guess that's okay to have all them noxious weeds chopped up and the cow eat it and produce that fucking organic milk that you're willing to pay $10, $12 a gallon for. Because you're being healthy. But you be you and I'll be me.
The Darwin Awards broadside says, yep. Drain the Swamp, bit 3 says 10 years from now it will be a medical malpractice to recommend a plant diet.
Yeah, well, Drain the Swamp has got some really fucking stupid comments on my videos sometimes too, so.
Why would you want to just eat plants?
Because Drain the
that's
Swamp's probably already eating Bill Gates' bugs, in my
That's
opinion.
what eats my fucking.
Why are you here anyhow,
That's the
Drain the
food
Swamp?
that eats my food.
Yeah, I just want to know why you watch my channel with some of the fucking retarded comments that you make. I mean, you don't have to be here because I'm not monetized, so the numbers mean nothing as far as, how many people are subscribed or how many, the algorithm, we know they fucking suppress us, so none of that shit matters. I mean, why are you here? Go watch Tennessee Brando, who loves the left, or go watch some other fucking farm channel that wants to do all the things that you do, or the bug eaters or the plant eaters. Okay, eat your keto. Yeah, eat your keto and see if you get fucking diabetes.
Diabetes. Beer and deer for breakfast. Roger that.
I don't get some people, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. Terrorists work.
All right, so let's get this up right now while there's 800 of you here.
Yeah.
Or close to it.
We're keep jumping back and forth.
So 1, 2,
Is it
3.
almost 9 o'clock already?
No, I never put the clock back. It'll be right. It'll be right in March. It'll be right in March. I ain't climbing up there and doing that for this retardedness. So January 3rd, Friday, January 3rd will probably be the next one. So remember that, all right?
Pre-inauguration.
January 3rd, fucking write it down, 7 p.m. Eastern. Put a fucking reminder on your phone, whatever. I mean, tomorrow I'll still get the same people that'll, damn, I didn't realize you were doing a live stream last night. Yeah? It's every 4 weeks, we announce it, blah, blah, blah. It was in my last video.
Yeah.
I can tell the people, like he puts his little code words up to know that you watched at the end. I always know the people that don't because they reprimand me for something, and then usually at the end I'll say I made a mistake and I'll correct it, or I'll say when the next live stream, I'll say something that I realized that they never watched the fucking video, so, but they wanted to be a keyboard warrior, so whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen 6 months from now if the country's running great. What are we gonna do on a live stream?
I don't know.
I guess we can actually talk about good things again.
This is still kind of calm.
I guess we can talk about good things again. We'll always be able to talk about the lamestream media going after them, because they will.
And don't get it fucked up, because we're here, at least myself, I'm here to hold everyone accountable.
Exactly.
If he's fucking up, then we're gonna talk about it.
Just like we're talking about the fucking rhino Republicans that are already showing their face.
Binary the fuck. Like, if that was their deal, though, if they put Matt Gaetz up on purpose, knowing that all the rhinos would lose their fucking mind, and they would come out of their little holes and spout off to the media because goddamn well they couldn't fucking, control themselves.
Well, I had somebody in the last video talking about, and I can't remember who this one was, about, Trump's picks and all this. Oh, maybe it was, I think actually it was in the know now that I think about it. How, he's picked some war hawks and all this. Israel loving war hawks and all this. And I'm like, how many wars were we in when Trump was president 8 years ago? Yeah. Well, how much Middle East?
He had a plan to get out of Afghanistan.
Yeah, but how much uproar was there in Israel and places like that?
Well,
and then
Hamas is at
Liz Cheney. Why doesn't she like Trump? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because her father was the biggest.
Warmonger?
Yeah, because her father was the biggest fucking warmonger there ever was.
And made billions of dollars.
Don't fool yourself. Baby Bush wasn't the president.
Oh my God! Fuck no.
And fucking warmonger cocksucker Cheney was the real president.
Oh yeah.
When Bush was president. So.
Do you know how many disenfranchised veterans there are out there now? Like, why the fuck did we even go there?
Look, my tractor is falling off up there.
That's because it's the orange one.
See that? I know. That's another Michael Brash thing. The little wooden thing you made me with the seed wheel on it.
Orange tractor.
Yeah, the orange tractor's like falling off the cliff up there. I gotta go. Maybe a mouse hit it, or maybe we slammed the refrigerator door too. Are you in? Are you even in, Michael?
I haven't seen the Brash yet. I don't know. Carl, Elon, yeah, we seen that. Well, I don't know if Farmer's seen it, but Elon's kicking around the idea of buying MSNBC.
Oh, well, I just wish he'd buy YouTube. Or
Allegedly,
buy all the fucking
lamestream
stream medias, or
all the
social medias.
Apps, yep.
Do we have any haters yet? Anybody
Really,
throw anybody
no.
out yet?
Lee had just made a comment. He's like, got all these blue wrenches, we ain't been able to do shit.
Yeah, but you gotta let us see them first, if they're a hater. Then you can throw them out.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they don't have, what do they got to say? I mean, my God, they spent
at this point.
the whole month of October telling us how we were going to be
they've been
crying and
spending the last 4 years just fucking run their fucking mouths about the guy, and then
here, let me read a few.
3/4 of the country said, "Fuck you, we're sick of the bullshit."
Fred Thompson, I'm thinking about being a major criminal in the future, so I'm going to ask for a pardon now.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole pardon, but I mean, I'm not surprised really about any of it. With the Hunter deal,
Brian Shell
all
says,
the rest of these fuck.
when you really lay into people in your videos, it's a staple to my schedule.
Well, sometimes people need to be yelled at.
Happy Friday, Jeffrey. Ford never die. Ford never die. There's quite the name. Do you have a 22 rifle? Yep. Oh, Michael Brash. Yes, he's in.
Yes. Fix the orange tractor.
Yeah, I got it. I got it stable now. It's on flat ground.
Eastern Illinois here.
It's on flat ground now. Exactly. Gnome tail. Blanket pardon for future crimes. Can't imagine what the fuck these a-holes would try to do criminally if this goes down. Well, it wasn't future. It was just a blanket for the last 11 years. So
Yeah.
basically, one of the people on
predates Trump's first
yes, one of the
administration.
people on Newsmax read the paragraph off, and basically it's for any crime committed or any crime that anything that could be considered a crime is basically how it read. I can't remember the exact verbiage, but.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? So this
That
is
means-
for 11 years. So in case 10 years ago, like I said earlier, you happen to, off somebody by accident, you're pardoned from that if that ever happens to come out. I mean, what the fuck?
So that means Fauci can't be tried for,
Merry Christmas, Beth Weeks.
a larger genocide than what Hitler did, basically. How many fucking people has that fucking piece of shit killed?
Betty Swain wants to interview for a spot on The View.
You'd be way better. I loved the one that when that one bitch had to fucking read the legal when she was talking. Oh, she was spouting off about fucking
Big Dan, howdy from Oswego.
about Matt Gaetz, and then she had to backtrack and read some legal jargon.
Yes,
on there.
like
I thought that was
multiple times.
As fucking
Multiple
hilarious.
times. Up,
How do
up,
you like being
up.
fact checked?
Wait,
you
they're in
fucking
my
bitch?
ear. I have to now, but she wouldn't say apologize.
Yeah.
Legal notice, that's how she would say it. Legal notice that
Yeah. Yeah. How you like being fact checked live, you fucking cunt? How is that television show still on? Who watches that? How do they get
Bill
ratings?
Huff, you finally made it here. Good job.
How in the fuck do they get enough ratings to even stay on television? It blows my fucking mind.
Hound of Gosh, and what time tomorrow at the Super Gringo? He's usually on at like 7, I think.
That gringo. Hey.
Our time, 7 Eastern.
From the Brazil.
7 Eastern from Brazil. Scott DeWitt, what's up?
Evening. Did you hear me riding sled today?
No.
All the snow's gonna be gone by
There, now he said it.
Sunday. Who said it?
7 p.m. Eastern, Carl.
Carl.
American Redneck. Tariffs is what, Grumpy? What do you mean?
Oh, he's been asking about what do we think? Well, what do you think about the tariffs?
I said earlier, I
Yeah,
think
he
his
was-
threats on tariffs is great because it brings these countries in line.
Wasn't here. Well, look what he told fucking.
The tariffs were there when he was president before. Did it make inflation go up? No. It don't work that way.
No. Well, look what he told the cuck fucking Trudeau. You've been butt fucking us for $150 billion. You don't think you can fucking deal with a little tariff? Go fuck yourself. If you can't handle that, you can just become the 51st state.
It's no different than us, being the main supporter financially of the UN. And when
Which
Trump
we
was
are.
president before, he said, no.
No.
It's time the rest of you, because I guess the way it's written up is they're all supposed to be paying 2 or 3% of their GDP or something
Yeah.
like that Fuck, none of them are.
Why are we getting raked over the fucking
So
coals?
Trump was like, you know what? Then we'll pull out of the UN. Well, nobody wants that because we're the financial cash cow of the UN.
Yeah.
Well, then you know what? Fucking pony up.
And you want to know another reason why? That the fucking industrial military complex is all, this ties in with this whole Ukraine UN garbage. Because once a country becomes part of the UN/NATO, guess what weaponry they have to use?
Yeah.
All the shit that we fucking make.
Exactly, man.
Carl knows what I'm talking about. We used to call it NATO. It was called NATO ball. Was the round that we would have, NATO ball, because it's NATO. So every country that's part of NATO has the same ammunition. So that way, if there's another world war, it's easier to get ammo. Okay,
You're exactly
that
right.
part makes sense. But when you're using that to make money exponentially,
Mad Farmer
billions.
says if nothing done was illegal over the last 11 years, there'd be no need for a pardon. Exactly.
oh,
What's up, Jeffrey?
Anthony Fauci needs to go to prison for life or be executed, if you ask me. My opinion, AI or whatever is watching right now. How many
Okay,
people?
Carl says, at Jaden Versteeg, didn't you lose the election? See you in 28. You're doubling down on stupid. Must be we got somebody in here.
Ah, shit.
Jaden Versteeg. He must have been up
Jaden.
here farther.
Jaden.
Let me go look back. Now I got to back up. Got to back up and look
Don't
for a
throw 'em out
Jaden.
yet. Don't throw him out
Yeah,
yet.
I got to back up and look for a Jaden. Jaden must have said something.
Now we might have something going. Let's go.
I'm not finding a Jaden.
What do you say, Carl?
I'm not finding any Jadens. Did you guys throw a Jaden out before we got a chance to? Don't make me threaten to take away all your fucking wrenches.
Take your wrenches away. I think you can do that. We can't.
Oh wait, while I'm scrolling back though, I like this. Lloyd Nace. My mother died 4 years ago. She was 106 years old and she was a woman that knew how to cook. She ate anything and everything, taught me how to, and I still do it. God bless her and I love her. Rest in peace, Mom. Hell yeah, Lloyd.
Hell yeah.
I'm still looking for Jaden. I don't see a Jaden.
Bacon, grease, and eggs.
Oh, there he is, Jaden Versteeg. The grumpy farmer is sounding like a vegan. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I'm sounding like a vegan, dumb fuck, when I'm sitting here talking
There's
about
fucking muzzle loaders. There's muzzle loaders right there.
eating meat and whatnot.
When's that start? Next week?
Yeah, next month, this coming
So
Monday.
does it count if I just put one round in my rifle?
That's between you and the law, not me. Bruce Fick says it was real quiet at Thanksgiving this year. Uh-oh, Bruce has got some liberal family members.
Oh, shit. I was being good because my uncle came over.
Oh,
My dad, because, Dad can't get around all that good, so I got the single-story ranch, so we was able to get Dad in. And he's like, don't fucking say anything. Don't get anything fucking started with your uncle. I was like, I ain't gonna say shit. Won't be no shit if you don't start no shit. But he's another one that talks about the tariffs, too.
yeah.
But he is a boomer who believes that what is said on the news
Yep.
is the truth still. He still listens to MSNBC. and
Barry
CNN.
Dillahay from Kentucky, what's up? Yeah, it's I don't know. Well, that's what I mean. We're gonna find out who all the sheep are. And when you see all this shit going on again, come January 21st,
There's still idiots
We're
wearing
gonna know.
masks. We're what, 6 years removed? Or
4 years.
4 years or whatever. You go up to the city. Go into Syracuse. There's still fucktards wearing them fucking things.
Frank P. Wendy's weed and Irish whiskey. I'm doing great.
That sounds like a good Friday.
I agree. Crimes against humanity should not be allowed to be pardoned.
Yep. That fucker, if you ask me, he's up there with Hitler. How many people across the world have died from a certain, pokey that was rushed and all that shit? I mean, now it's proven that a certain three-letter entity starts with an N, ends with a
H and has a vowel in between them.
yeah, was promoting said gain of function. It did come from, it was a lab leak. Everything that he said.
Gerald Talsma. As a snow Mexican in Ontario, Canada, we will trade you Trump for blackface Trudeau. Fuck no. Fuck no. You keep that little Prince and
I
Perry.
heard that the Perrier guy threw a little fucking shade at Trump too because he's talking about the tariffs.
Yep.
I was like, well, must be these Canadian. No offense to any Canadians that are in here, but must be your parliament's got some thin skin up there.
Unless you're here, Bill Stesick, then I don't give a fuck if you get offended.
Where you got a liberal Canadian fellow?
Well, he's a thinking organic hay farmer that everything he does is great and everything the rest of us do is horrible.
If it grows, isn't it organic? Like, I don't understand that fucking word.
I don't know.
It's organic.
It's kind of like
the fuck.
antibiotic free. Yeah, there ain't no meat or milk that you're buying in the store that has antibiotics in them. Your fucking kid gets sick, it's okay to take him to the doctor and give him antibiotics. But apparently a cow, you shouldn't give it antibiotics to save its life.
Right.
Though when you do, speaking from, decades of experience of being a dairy farmer, you withhold the milk for a certain number of days, and if you're smart, you test it and usually hold it at least a day extra like I used to, and then it's safe to go back into the line and into the tank. But, hey, what the hell? You only save the cow's life. I mean...
Right. It's just an animal, right? All you tree huggers should
But the organic one, you just milk that bitch until she's about ready to drop, because it's about the only thing you can do, and then send it off to be organic beef or organic hamburger. Yeah, gobble that fucking goo up too there.
I learned a new one. Speaking of organic, because pretty much everything is organic, they just throw a name on it.
Joe, wait a minute. I got a fucking Jeffrey. What do you think about John Deere going to Mexico? I've said this a million motherfucking times in my videos. John Deere has been in Mexico for fucking decades. Decades. Along with South America.
Harley Davidson.
I'm not even going to go through the list. Tons of countries John Deere is in. They've been in Mexico for decades. This tractor behind me, can't remember if it's made in Germany or Mexico. I think it's in Mexico. A lot of the smaller ones are. The big tractors, the 7Rs and 8Rs, I think it is,
where's the data?
Are made out in the fucking Midwest. Okay, what they did is they took about, I don't know how many, 1,000 jobs or whatever, and they moved them to Mexico. Why? Because it's fucking cheaper for them to do it there. Was that right of them to do it? I don't know. It's not me to judge. You know how I feel about unions in this country. I'm sorry if you're a union person. But with the way unions are today, we are never going to be a prosperous country and build shit here unless we do something about how unions are structured today, because they're not what they were intended for 100 years ago. But they didn't fucking move everything to Mexico. They've been in fucking Mexico forever. They've been in Germany forever. My New Holland Combine was made in fucking,
Switzerland?
No, shit, but Belgium. Because that's where the CR models are made. The other ones, the CXs, I think they're called, are still made in, it's either Kansas or Nebraska. Grand Island, I think that's Nebraska. The two heads were made in Nebraska. But there's shit made around the fucking... You don't think John Deere makes everything here and ships it to China, do you? Or to Russia, or to South America, or to Mexico, or to wherever. I mean, they moved some jobs to Mexico. John Deere did not move to Mexico, and I'm not defending John Deere. I'm just so sick of people that ask those questions. Google something, for fuck's sakes. Jeffrey's probably going to leave now because he's pissed off. But like I said, I don't give a fuck. The numbers mean nothing anymore. And if you watch my last two videos, you pretty much know I don't give a fuck anymore about a lot. So,
well, it's in the name. Grumpy fuck.
Well, yeah, true.
Like, what do people expect? You fucking happy rainbows all the fucking time?
Dirty Eric says, wrong, Jimmy. NATO, yes. UN has nothing to do with it.
NATO.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Oh, with the fucking... Yeah, I did misspeak. NATO. But hence why they wanted to absorb Ukraine.
Well, screw Plan Playbook. I don't know if America needs to be out of the UN. It's just we need to enforce the rules, so to speak.
Everyone needs to pay their fair share.
I mean, if you're...
Why the fuck are we flipping the bill for everything?
If you're in a hunting club, let's say, somewheres, and there's 10 of them, and your dues, the taxes on the hunting club and the property you hunt on is $20,000 a year. So your dues are $2,000 each. Shouldn't you all have to pay the $2,000 each?
Right.
Rather than one guy pay $5,000 or whatever? I mean, it's just, that's kind of what the UN is. It's kind of like dues. And we still pay a fuck ton more than a lot of people because it's based on GDP and whatnot. So, I mean, we're still going to be paying a shit ton of money into the UN, but we shouldn't have to pay the neighbors' fucking money too.
I don't really see the point of NATO anymore, really. I mean, I don't know.
Exactly, Carl. That's why we have troops all over the world, because we're defending their countries while they don't fucking pay into the UN like they should.
South Korea, Germany. Did you see Tucker went to Russia again?
No.
Spoke with their foreign minister. And I just seen a little clip of it because it hasn't come out yet. And he basically point blank asked him about the Ukraine war and what's Russia's feelings
Joe Price from the Oregon coast.
On, basically American weaponry being fired into Russia by Americans.
Yeah, did you see the motherfuckers were signing them fucking bombs? I mean, what the fuck, you piece of shit. Anthony Hex, Jaden is getting in the shit. Why, did Jaden say something again and I missed Jaden?
What the fuck? Where's this
Oh, Jesus Christ, do I have to go back through to look for Jaden again? Fuck it. Fuck you, Jaden. I ain't looking again.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fucking blowjob.
Exactly, Jerry Fish. The tariffs are not a bad thing, and it's going to make people think, and he'll use them if necessary. Exactly. It's a major threat, is what it is, to get other countries to get in line. It's kind of like the belt when we were growing up. Man grabbed it. He didn't always give it to you, but you sure as the fuck woke up real quick, got in line when he took it off and told you he was going to use it.
If you heard leather come out of fucking 7 Levi belt loops, boy, you were fucking done.
Missouri Rob, yeah, I took my wrench back, Indian giver. I didn't take your wrench back. I have no. The YouTube.
We can't even turn the fucking phone
aside. If I go to this video tomorrow to go through the comments of people that comment after the fact that are watching it tomorrow, I can't even go to live chat anymore to make new wrenches. We either have to do it right now as it's going through, which is a clusterfuck, or they won't even let me go back to the fucking comments that are coming in tonight. I'm telling you, it's Elon, buy this fucking platform, will you please?
Yeah. Maybe it'll change. Never know where we might be in another.
Oh, Jason Roberts said he said you were whining for 4 years over Biden, so I threw him out. All right, fuck him. Jaden don't need to be here. Nobody was. I love some people's definition of whining. What? Calling them out for all the bullshit that's going on, so people can actually, think and not just believe the mainstream media.
We were whining.
Yeah, but we were whining.
But literally, motherfuckers on November 6th were fucking shaving our heads and screaming in the streets. But we were whining. Got it. Okay.
C&B Brown with some mad-looking dog emoji.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Are you upset, C&B Brown? Jaden, why are you retracting your messages?
Oh, that's why we can't
Lee
see.
said it.
Oh, he's fucking pulling them out before we can read them. Because he's a
American
bitch.
Redneck said, seen orders they are calling for martial law before President Trump takes off in office. Never will happen.
Look at what just happened in South Korea.
How'd that work in South Korea?
5 minutes. Boop. No, you're not. Which I don't understand why he did that anyway. All I seen was the headline and a little video clip on Instagram.
Michael Brash wants to know how the old man's doing.
He's doing. He ain't loving life.
He hasn't called me lately to help get him off the floor.
Yeah, he's doing good that part. I mean, he's gone from the remember the walker that you helped me with it, and he had the forearms there. Now he's to a regular one.
Oh, okay.
But the right leg is still not. And then it's confirmed that he does have nerve damage in his spinal cord. So the doctor is in hopes that other nerves will take over. So it's gonna be a long road. So
Fork Me Now says, I still see people in Camillus walking around outside with masks on. What the fuck? Well, it's Camillus.
Yes.
It is Camillus, so.
Syracuse, all the above. I just did a job up in East Syracuse, and I had to go to the Home Depot up there, and fuck almighty. There's just one fucking, I swear to God, I could change the oil in my F-250 with this dude's fucking grease out of his fucking hair. But I'll be fucking goddamn fiend wearing a fucking face tag, a cloth one at that.
God, I hope not, Jeffrey. He says they're gonna give reparations before they leave office. Oh, okay, here's what I've been waiting for. Mr. Will says, Judge just dismissed the oh no, that's not what I was waiting for, but I did see this. Dismissed the Daniel Penny case. Jury was deadlocked. Pretty obvious who the holdup was in the courtroom. Sketch, one guy had a face diaper. Yeah.
I've seen that too. He still has a couple other charges he's got to fuck with or whatever.
I'm still waiting to hear what that, and I'm sure I'll find it when I go back over the house, but some judge threw something out on Trump today, and I can't remember what it was.
Well, then I heard that there was another Second Amendment type win not too long ago too. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, something here in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Where the Supreme Court basically
Yeah.
said, hey, Hochul, fuck you, honey.
Yeah.
All your bullshit about you can't carry here, you can't carry, you basically can't go off your own property and carry.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart, fuck you.
No,
That ain't how the Second Amendment works.
No. Should be open carry, if you ask me.
Well, technically, it is open carry, because open carry is not illegal. But you're supposed to have, which I don't have a problem with this part, a permit. But this bullshit of having to, you know, the whole 3-year thing, it used to be 5 years, now it's 3 years, and now we're gonna keep you from going here, and here. I mean, I get it, the federal buildings and shit like that, school, although,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, let's advertise, gun-free zone.
Yeah. That doesn't work. Put it this way, it ain't illegal unless you get caught.
Yeah, exactly, Missouri Rob, nothing like a septic cow to chew on, exactly.
Septic cow.
Well, she's probably only got 3 days left to stand. We better get rid of her now before we have to drag her out. Seems we couldn't give her any medicine to save her life. And I've said this before, probably 80% of your hamburger that you get in the store is ground beef from a dairy cow when a dairy cow goes to beef.
Not mine.
Because the dairy cow,
Sierra Priest.
you know,
Not mine.
doesn't, I said in the store, because a dairy cow, you know, doesn't have very many good steaks in it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you go into the store and you got your section over here that says, you know, Angus and all that shit, but the majority of your regular
Get your fucking
is,
wagon.
and I'm not saying it's bad, 'cause it's not, but I'm just saying, you know, that one that never got any medicine to make itself healthy. Because as long as that fucker can walk on that trailer and walk into that fucking, you know, area where it's going to get the dart in the head. Boop. You know, if you ever seen them, it's like a maul, like a big fucking maul that a person swings. It's got whack him in the head. As long as that fucker can walk in there, she's going to get processed. Let's put it that way.
That's nasty.
Exactly, Dan Fixin. Most John Deere parts are from Mexico. Not all, but most.
Well, I mean, I mean, go to Walmart for fuck's sake. That's the other thing I want to change. We need to bring more production back to America. That's what I want to see too. I don't care if I have to spend $2,000 on an American-made cell phone that works just as good as this Korean piece of shit, then I fucking will.
Well, that's just it. Everybody that tells me, you know, oh, fuck you, don't buy American. Well, find me something that's fucking made in America that doesn't cost at least double or 3 times more than what's made in China that's any better. Because unfortunately, I'm just saying.
That's why China's kicking our ass, at least when it comes to that part.
Here, I'm just curious. I think I've done this before, but I'm just curious.
Oh, shit.
Well, I happen to have some John Deere parts sitting here.
Oh, made in. Unions are a scam, says Adam Wagner.
All right, for any of you that has a John Deere 1590 drill, you know what this part is.
I don't have one.
Well, I know you don't. Made in China.
Shocker.
Made in China. I don't break a lot of them, but I keep some on hand.
We got a Merry Christmas from Ireland. Stephen Rylands. Stephen Ryland. Appreciate Stephen. Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Now, here's the funny part. Well, fuck it, I'll rip
Well,
the bag.
Midway Farms, yeah, a lot of John Deere parts are made in China. Well,
I'll rip the
we're opening up some more.
I'll rip the bag open because this is funny. For those of you, fuck it, I don't need to have a bag. It's inside. For those of you who
Ring ding 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 ding.
have a John Deere 1590 drill, and I don't know if 1570s are the same, but you know, this part happens to go up through this part, and then you got your little T-handle here that sets your depth for how deep you want to be planting your seed. On that bag that I just threw away. Oh shit, it ain't stamped on here, but on the bag, this part is made in the USA.
What?
This part's made in China that goes through it.
Are you shitting?
Don't ask me why, but
Where the hell's that made at?
this is made in USA. That's all it said on it. Right there.
Keith Robinson said,
Small letters, made in USA.
I'll be dipped.
So the two parts that go together, one of them's made in the USA, the other one's made in China. You figure it out. I don't know.
Screw plan playbook. What is the purpose for the UN? At this point, I don't even really know either.
This plastic piece, made in USA. Oh, don't ask me why some shit's gotta be made here and other shit's gotta be made. Alright, fuck that. I'm not gonna go through my whole parts fucking counter over here, or shelves.
Carl's.
You get the gist.
And we send troops to defend their country, so we're behind on comments. So their economies are better because they don't spend as much on national defense.
Oh, and speaking of economies, because somebody made this comment to me in one of the last few videos about, and it's true, China owns a lot of our debt and whatnot. But you know what? Where Trump's got the upper hand on China with the whole tariff thing, 70 to 80% of China's shit that they make gets dumped into the United States more than it does any other fucking country in the world. We take more shit into if the United States stopped taking Chinese stuff, the Chinese economy would fucking just collapse. Absolutely collapse. Which is why old Xi Jinping ping pong ball there, the man ain't stupid, okay? He ain't gonna fuck with Trump too much because he knows that if we actually did bring back manufacturing and shit to this country, which I'd love to see, but I'm gonna say it again, and those of you that are fucking union members can get pissed off at me if you want, it ain't gonna happen until we change the structure of unions.
Well, like Gary May's like, if only we had slave labor, we could compete with China for cheap shit.
Yeah, well, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
I agree, because everything in this country, you know, our health insurance is way too expensive. I get why.
What kind of health?
But I get why they try and get the biggest paycheck they can get and the biggest benefit package they can get. Unfortunately, it's usually for the least amount of work they can do, you know, talking about 30-hour weeks and 35-hour, all this horse shit and whatnot. Because everything in this country we need to start from the top down, you know. Our government is making everything cost too much in this country. But that dog don't hunt. It's just that simple.
Carl says that's another thing. Ever since Trump talks about deporting the illegal aliens, now the loony left is in favor of it. Now they're in favor of farmers paying slave wages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they can talk about. Oh, wait till you know all your, you know, you got no one to pick your crops and blah blah blah. It's like, is that all?
Who's been doing it for the last 30 years? They come in here legally.
But that's what the liberals think they're only good for.
Those H2A
So who's the fucking
called.
racist now?
Yeah, the H2A or whatever it's called program.
So the liberals look down on immigrants as, oh, you're only good to pick my crops and fucking clean my toilets.
Why do you think those people who come here repeatedly, year after year, and send all that money home to Mexico and Guatemala and other places to their family, why do you think they didn't want the illegals in here?
Oh, we got one. DL, Luck, whatever. Two guys pretending like they know politics.
All right, then enlighten us, DL.
Yeah.
Give us your version.
Yeah. We're pretending.
Yeah, give us your version, DL. Don't throw DL out, fuckers, with the wrenches.
Yeah.
Let's debate, DL.
Oh, you guys work around metal? Quit pretending.
What?
Metal. The fuck? I don't think. Oh, what do you do?
Was that DL again?
Yeah, what do you do for a living? None ya.
Obviously, DL is new.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see the tractor behind me?
Yeah, that should give you a decent idea.
Did you hear her talking about John Deere parts?
The name of the channel is called The Grumpy Farmers. What the fuck you think he does? Dum dum.
What do you do, DL?
Nothing.
What are you an expert at, DL? Tell us.
I'm waiting.
Start that debate, DL. How's the last 4 years gone, DL?
Come on. Oh, wait. So your job doesn't involve reading? No, we do read.
Yeah.
Yep, read a lot.
No, I just pour all them chemicals in however I want. I don't ever read a label. No. I'm horrible at math, too, since that's pretty much the number one thing we learned in school that farmers need.
Now the comments are starting to get out of them. They ain't kicked him yet, but yeah. What does?
Just leave DL alone for now. Let's see where DL's going.
Yeah, let's go.
Then we'll let you
Yeah.
take care of DL. DL, you haven't come back yet with what you do for a living, or,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, he just claims that we don't know how to read.
how smart you are. I'm thinking DL's a union worker. DL's not happy with me for saying what I said.
Oh, they're coming in hot now. DL cleans shit out of cuckoo clocks. Oh shit! Come on, where you at? Oh, what? I work for the county extension office. So I work for the county extension office. What the fuck is even that job?
What county?
Yeah, what county, bud?
DL Luckix?
Yeah, you know that guy?
No.
Is it our county? Doubtful. Highly doubtful.
What do you do, DL? Tell us.
Ever heard of it? No. Doesn't really sound like an important position to me.
What county, DL? Tell us. What's your position?
Oh, they're ripping by now. Holy shit. Here I keep scrolling.
What's your position there, DL?
BBR Cummins, DL dumb loser. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, farmers would know Farmers would know what county extension is.
Oh, I know what the county extension is. What county are you talking about, DL? You here in New York? You are county? What county? What do you do there? What's your job at the county extension? And then when are you gonna tell us what you know about politics?
Yeah. Government guy. Still scrolling. Nope. Jaden Verstick just found his gay lover. The comments are, you guys are fucking great. You guys are savages. It's fucking awesome.
Is it cooperative extension? Is that what you're
Betty-
talking about that
Betty-
you work
Betty
for?
Swain, government job says it all. Yep.
Is it our county extension that you work, cooperative extension that you work for here?
Seth, does DL stand for dumb libtard?
DL, where'd you go, buddy?
He's on Diddy's list. Holy shit. Moonshine Jesus is waiting too.
Jesus, what's up?
Holy shit.
Oh, and I did find out.
He probably works from home.
Yeah, probably. Like the
Tonight,
other
did you
6
hear
million,
about-
yeah, like
did
the
you hear
other,
about that?
like the
How
other 6 million or whatever
of
it
the
is.
government
Yeah,
is working from home.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gonna come to
We also found out, and I haven't seen Mike Blake in here tonight, but Mike Blake did the legwork last week
Diddy liquor.
and found out that James Pittman passed away. He found the obituary
Yeah.
and sent it to me. James was from Kentucky. I still got the picture on my phone, which I should put in a video because obviously I can't show you now. I sent him a Dennison Farms hat back before I think we started the whole Grumpy Farmer thing. And he sent me a picture of it standing in front of his shop. He was late 70s. I don't remember exactly what his age was, but
Mr. Pittman, appreciate you, buddy.
yeah, but James was always here in the live streams.
Forgot about that.
Comments on all the videos. Went and got an Instagram account just so he could like text back and forth with me on Instagram.
Good dude.
Yep, followed him, but we lost James. DL,
He gone.
what happened? Did one of you throw DL out? We told you not to.
You guys throw him out? They're still coming. They're talking shit about him. I think he just left. You guys
I mean, I want to know, do you work for the Cooperative Extension here in Cayuga County, our county, or where do you work, DL? So, what's your stance on politics, seeing as we don't know anything?
Everyone's cheers to Mr. Pittman now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Barb was doing Christmas cards today, and I always sent one to James and his family, because I always called him the old timer. You guys probably remember me saying that to him on here. So I wrote a nice little note to his family in the Christmas card. So those of you who are on our Christmas card list, you'll be getting your Christmas cards soon. No, I'm not fucking sending Christmas cards to everybody. So
I don't even get a fucking Christmas card.
people that have sent,
I live around the fucking corner.
people that, I think you do, so shut the fuck up. I think I brought the one out to you last year, so Barb didn't have to use a stamp on it, but she already did them today. I'm pretty sure she sends you and Tammy
I
one.
haven't done Christmas cards in holy.
But most everybody that's ever sent me something is on the Christmas card list, and I don't know.
Yeah, I think he gone. He just
It's a
left.
lot of fucking stamps, let me tell you, and
No one,
they are
uh,
getting expensive.
No one. I don't think anyone kicked him, but I'm scrolling.
Yeah,
scrolling.
DL just,
Yeah.
DL wanted to be a keyboard warrior for a little bit, and then,
DL, his mom told him it was past his bedtime, but his other one, who the fuck said it? Old farmer. I bet Jaden and DL have a round mouth.
yeah. Well, see, that's the part that cracks me up. We're giving you the platform,
Here you
DL.
go. Yeah, talk.
You come in and tell us we know nothing about politics. We're just two idiots sitting here smoking cigars and drinking fucking beer, and you know,
talk
kind of
your
like the
shit.
people that tell me, "Oh, do your homework before you talk about something," and then I have to tell them Crisco was made in 1911.
What?
You know, I mean, we're giving you the fucking platform and
You
the
don't know- You
opportunity
don't know how to read?
to start the debate. But this is what we always get, because you got nothing to start the debate with other than be a keyboard warrior,
Michigan farmer.
call somebody names.
Why are you saying hey
Who's
Jimmy
texting
and
me?
Grumpy now? Where have you been, guy? Shit.
What's that?
Michigan farmer. Hey Jimmy and Grumpy. Where the dude we been?
The fuck? We've been here for an hour and a half.
Shit, bud. Richard Liquor. Yeah. We are all getting the best Christmas gift this season. Trump back in command.
Yep.
Roger that.
That's the
Roger.
best New Year's gift.
Yep. Happy New Year's.
Oh.
We're gonna bring sensibility back to.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody, because we won't be here till January 3rd, but
No. So did anyone throw him out? So Jason says he didn't. So we got one Blue Ranch that said he didn't.
yeah, you guys got to chill on the throwing out part, because we want to have that debate.
Did anybody toss his ass? Or did he just get
Well,
scared?
they ain't going to admit it now. So.
Right. Oh, shit.
They're like the four little kids. That which one of you did it?
Wasn't
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Yeah, bullshit.
Wasn't me. That's bullshit. I love that little kid. That's
bullshit.
fucking me.
Oh, bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, we say that all the time. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Bullshit.
What is that? I didn't send him out. Oh, so Betty's off the hook, allegedly.
And we believe you, Betty.
Yeah.
We'll believe you before we will some others.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No, if somebody comes
I'll tell you
in,
what, they're cranking.
if somebody comes in and talks complete trash,
like dumb shit.
yeah,
Just say it.
I don't have a problem with everybody throwing them out. Somebody comes in like that and wants to, I want to hear their fucking side of the story.
Oh yeah, he gone now. He gone.
Yeah.
Pardon DL.
Or if somebody comes in and, I mean, there's been, like I've said, one or two people over the 4 years I've done this that I shit can because they said really fucking inappropriate shit about Chelsea or Barb. You know,
Yeah.
that dog don't hunt.
Yep. Lee Harris says that nobody threw him out. His messages are still
Oh,
available.
okay.
So everyone with a blue wrench.
I'm actually surprised my smart ass wife hasn't come in tonight to say something like she fucked with us last time.
Betty's. Oh yeah, I remember that Betty. I wonder what. I can't remember what that fucking dude, who that dude was. When I went live and somebody called Betty a liar, and I can't remember what were we talking about, Betty. I can't remember. Well, that was bullshit too, because you weren't lying.
I don't know. I got to meet Betty at your dad's thing there. She come up to me and she goes, "Hi, I'm Betty."
What the fuck? I didn't. Where was I at? Damn it.
You're short, Betty.
She's just vertically
I
challenged.
thought my wife and daughter were short, but you're short too.
Well, you just said, hey, I don't know. Past DL's bedtime. Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's usually what we get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Carl and Missouri Rob and I one night all went on fucking that Tennessee Brando
Bill Huff.
during a live stream. And I mean, the three of us, holy fuck. You could see in the dude's face. He was ready to cry. I mean, we were just, and what amazes
you need
me.
to text me next time you guys are doing that.
Well, what
shit.
amazes me is he threw Carl and Rob off, but he didn't throw me off. So all of a sudden I'm there by myself and I'm messaging them two on Instagram going, where the fuck did you guys go? Well, I got thrown off. Didn't you get thrown off? I'm like, no, he still hasn't thrown me
I would
off.
have fucking got on.
So I just kept going back. I'd love for that fucking libtard to come on here and let's
Oh, yeah.
debate.
How many do you have on that live stream?
Oh, way less than us.
Yeah.
The dude's got 400 and some thousand subscribers, and that's the one thing I'll take fucking pride of,
When we do a live
enjoy,
stream, we get
is the
numbers.
fact that we get easily between 700 and 1,200 people, depending. Last month we had 1,100 something,
That was a good one.
and I watch these channels that got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they struggle to get 500 people on a live stream. So
Yeah.
of course we got the core.
We got the
Group that's
the
always
the
here.
OGs.
Yeah, we got the OGs that are always here.
Bill Huff says he's 87 and he'll stay up all night with us guys.
Yep,
Makes his day.
yep.
There you go, Bill.
I think Bill, are you on Instagram too? I think Bill sends me some shit on Instagram, messages me now and then. Because it amazes me the number of people that I got that are like 75 and over that fucking watch us here and on Instagram and whatnot. Of course, on Instagram, I'm so fucking beat down on there by Zuckerberg and the group.
The American redneck says his in-laws are the Democrats, so he's the outcast.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, bud.
Well, I got some relatives on my wife's side and my side that are going down the wrong elevator, and but whatever.
Dead Wolf Resistance. Oh my, that is how I came across Tennessee Brando. Yep, unsubscribed from him right quick.
Yep.
I mean, I go out his video just to fuck with him.
Well, you'd think looking at him and the name,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you listen to him and it's like, what the fuck? I mean, you want to talk about a whiner? And what kills me is when they sit there, a guy like him that, just like The View and all them that back the whole pardons. You know what? If Trump did that, I'd have
Oh
no
my
problem
God.
saying,
That's bullshit.
that's bullshit. You shouldn't have done that for your kid. I don't know. I don't get some people, but whatever.
Whatever.
You want to fucking bleed blue that bad, then bleed blue.
500 are you?
Just make sure you thank a conservative in 3 or 4 years when your bank account looks better, your paycheck still get more money in it, because the tax cuts that Trump did before were going to expire in 25, and Biden and Harris were both going to let them expire. I think there's a lot of people that forgot they're getting that extra 10 or 15 bucks a week in their paycheck right now, but they'd remember it.
BBR says he trolls Brando every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh, and did you notice interest rates went down another 0.25%, so they've gone down 1/2 and 1/4. Yeah, didn't they go up because of sky high inflation? Bet you inflation goes down truly more in another 4 or 5 months than what they say it is now. They say it's low, but I'm sure you're all still getting gas and buying groceries, aren't you? And you can see that it's not.
Jaden's back. Where's he at, Jesus? Because I've been scrolling through it and see nothing. He must retract.
Well,
his
you ain't
motion.
down.
Oh, they're
enough,
fucking,
yeah.
they're flying in now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm
Jaden
trying
might-
to just like catch up and keep up.
Jaden and DL were talking.
Oh, Betty's hollering at him. It must be he said something about you talking about yourself. Betty's like, it's his channel. He can talk about himself if he wants. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
I don't know how to talk about myself. Because I took pride in the fact that we get so many people that show up for these things compared to
Right.
the big channels.
Well, the big,
Okay.
the big
Look, Jaden, I'm patting myself on the back. I'm patting him on the
Pat on
back
the
too. So fuck you. I don't care.
It's like angry cops. You gotta do it
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, it's just like, I know if I wasn't suppressed on this shithole channel, I'd have a lot more subscribers than what I got because
yeah.
they fucked up the one time and let me get like 8 or 10,000 in a month and then all of a sudden put me back in the box. But it is what it is. I ain't monetized, so I ain't making any money, so the numbers really don't matter. And when you look at comments, you know, they talk about, well, the comments are good for the algorithm. Go to some of the big channels that got 100,000 or more. Go to some of them that got 400,000 or 500,000.
Oh, Carl got him.
They get less fucking
Carl
comments than I get. So how's it helping the algorithm?
Carl just aced fucking Jaden.
Did he?
Yeah, he's like, fucking, he just kept saying the same stupid shit over and over again. Bye! Bye!
What was it, Carl? What did he say? I'm just curious.
I've been scrolling through, I didn't see his name. I've been trying, because that would have stuck out, Jaden, because it's kind of it's a little, it's one of those names, you know.
Yeah, his mother wasn't sure what he'd be.
Yeah.
They haven't assigned a gender yet.
Only liberals are narcissists. Roger that, Betty Swain. Roger that. Mm-hmm. Has anyone talked about the poor people in North Carolina who are stuck? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Steve.
talked about the $1 billion that fucking Biden just gave to the
Yep.
African nations
because you can't launder money
for their
you can't launder money given to Americans. You
to
can
help
only
them
launder-
help them rebuild because of the horrible, you know, storms and shit that they've had.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about what's happened right here though, Joe.
No, you can't launder that money. You can't get some backdoor bullshit deal.
I mean, what the fuck?
Hopefully, 45 days, 46 days, it'll be Americans first again.
And you know what? Somebody asked me this question the other day. Well, if Trump gets in and he gives, because I always get the bullshit about you farmers and your subsidies. And I tell people, look it up. See what subsidies I've got over the last fucking 4 years while dipshit's been in office. See what subsidies I've got over the last 8 years. I don't give a fuck. Go look it up because you're going to see that it's a whole lot of, we all got the COVID bullshit. We all know that, which is part of the reason why the country's fucking bankrupt or added trillions of dollars to debt because we never should have shut the country down like we did.
Nope.
But if you know what, if Trump gets in there and he says, man, agriculture's not in a good spot right now. We better do something before we lose a lot of farmers. And he wants to hand out some fucking money. You know what? I'm going to take it and I don't give a fuck. And I'll tell you about it in a video. You know, and then you fuckers that are, you fucking farmers and your subsidies, I'll fucking tell you about it. Oh, Trump decided us farmers needed an extra 20 grand because, you know, he wants to put us in business. Yeah, because I explained this in a video. I get that, and I think it was the last video, where I get that email from that Jody Lawrence there from the Helena Company. And never has emailed me back, by the way, because I would send shit. Because, you know, me, the guy who doesn't, you know, do any homework, of course. And I said, how are our fucking exports up like 37% right now over last year? Whoa, that just tells you how bad exports were last year. Yeah, but I was selling corn for $1 a bushel more last year at this time than I am now. And I was selling beans for like $2 a bushel more, almost $3 a bushel more than I am right now. And exports are 30-some% higher right now. That dog don't hunt. What are we doing? What's the whole suppression here on agriculture? I don't fucking get it. I mean, the Biden administration trying to pump up foreign countries like we know they like to do and fuck us in the meantime? So what? Foreign countries can come in and buy more agriculture land when they put farmers out of business? It's something, like I said, that fucking dog don't hunt. It don't make sense.
Yeah, well,
we're getting fucked, and there's no logical reason to be getting fucked.
Electric cars are subsidized.
Yeah. Windmills, solar panels. Exactly.
So what's wrong with a farmer getting some
So
subsidies?
why am
I would rather my tax dollars go to a farmer than to a goddamn windmill.
But why am I selling corn at $3.75 a bushel when last year I sold it at $4.75 a bushel at this harvest time? You know, October, November, December.
If anyone's looking for a really good show to get into, Landman.
Oh, that's an awesome show, man.
Billy Bob
Paramount
Thornton
Plus.
is a shit.
That's an awesome fucking show.
And that part was literally written for him.
That Taylor Sheridan, I've come to the conclusion after watching this last episode of Yellowstone and now watching Landman too. That dude's a conservative. Taylor
You
Sheridan.
didn't listen to. Oh,
He's a
you
good
don't-
dude. The shows that
you
he
don't
makes.
Listen to Joe Rogan. He was on Joe Rogan.
Oh, was
last
he?
winter. Yeah, he's not down with a Hollywood.
No, he's a
He
conservative.
owns the 666s.
Oh, does he?
That's his ranch.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
and
he
and you
bought
know
that
what's
one.
funny is 1883 didn't do so well. I used to like Tim McGraw and Faith Hill till they decided to give their political opinion. You know, it's one thing
Yeah.
for him and I to give our political opinion, for you guys to give your political opinion.
But if you're a
you
movie
fuckers that are
star,
making,
yeah.
you know, your net
Yes.
worth is 40, 50, 60 million. You're not living the life that him and I are living or you folks are living. So sit in the corner and shut the fuck up. I don't need to listen to, you know, you or Robert De Niro or George Clooney or any of the rest of you, you know, or Whoopi that, well, if I had all the money I know what you people are going through. If I had all the money in the world, I wouldn't be here neither. You're worth 60 fucking million, Whoopi. Sit in the corner and shut your fucking pie hole. You fat fucking cunt.
See, I thought the show was good, but when they came out with their political views, I was really disappointed because the wife and I, we binged that one night.
Which one?
18.
I
The one,
see,
with,
I
the
didn't-
one with Tim McGraw.
I watched the first 2 or 3, and then I just got so pissed off at Tim McGraw I couldn't watch it anymore. I've watched none of
We watched it
1923.
before we knew that they were libtards.
I stuck with Yellowstone because I want to see how it ends, and the fact that I still like Kevin Costner, even though he went to the fucking dark side when he was back in Liz Cheney. But the fact that he's not on it, I want to see how it ends. So
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan was on.
I want to
Joe
see
Rogan.
if Jamie gets the same fucking
Hopefully they kill his ass.
thing that his girlfriend just got in the last episode.
Is he gonna take the train? He's supposed to take
I
the
don't know.
train.
I don't
like
want to get
years
into anything and give things
I
away
haven't
to people
watched-
that
I
haven't
haven't
watched.
I have no idea how they even got rid of Kevin Costner. We haven't
But
watched it.
Landman that's fucking awesome.
I subscribed to Paramount last weekend.
There's good shows on
And then
there.
I sat there and watched
Oh,
all 4 episodes.
I'll tell you what,
in
the
a
other
row.
thing, I never watched SEAL Team when it was on CBS,
I can't watch it.
but when it got on Paramount, I watched it. SEAL Team is good. And I'll tell you what, when it got on Paramount and they let them loose, so they didn't have to hold back like on the main 3, you know, NBC, CBS, ABC, yeah, whoever wrote that show is not exactly a fucking liberal neither.
Maybe I'll have to check it out.
It is pretty good. I like
A
it.
lot of military stuff I have a hard time watching.
And Tulsa King is fucking awesome because
That's
Sly.
somebody else has said that. Well, Sly,
Yeah,
he
fucking
moved,
Sly.
He moved out of California.
Yeah, Sly
He
said,
left.
fuck you, I'm going to Florida.
Yep, see ya. We're out.
Sly thinks Trump is the next
Hell yeah.
fucking George Washington. So,
Brett S. Is Yellowstone worth the subscription?
well, it's on AM, it's on the regular Paramount anyhow, so it's not a subscription.
Oh no, Paramount says subscription.
Well, it's part of my Spectrum package that I got.
Whoa. I got what package you got? That's
The
some
silver.
Fucking bull. I didn't get the silver package. I just got regular so I could watch NASCAR.
I got the middle one, the silver. But I pay the $4.99 a month for fucking
I know, I
Paramount
didn't,
Plus.
I've-
There's a
I've
lot of
seen-
good shit on Paramount
I've seen
Plus.
clips of Tulsa King, but I haven't got into it.
But Billy Bob, boy, when he goes into it
Oh,
about the
that
fucking
fucking-
windmills and stuff.
That fucking concrete 12 feet
Yeah.
down in the fucking ground.
You want to know how much petroleum is in them fucking blades on that windmill right there to make that?
And then when the snake shows up.
Yeah, takes the
My
fucking.
question is, why the fuck are you still standing there?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I didn't park that
But you
far
know,
away. You
that's
walked
what's fucking awesome is when television starts going. I'll tell you what I'm watching right now because I just happened to come across it and I said I'm gonna try it. Any of y'all watch Dexter? It's on Netflix right now.
Todd S. says it. Who owns Paramount? That's a good question. Google that
I,
right now,
I
Todd.
think
and let me know.
CBS because Paramount and CBS are tied together, so I think it's CBS. But ABC is the most libtard station of all of them because guess who owns it? Disney.
Oh, shocker.
But I've been
Well,
watching Dexter.
rumor has
I'm in
it-
season 1 of Dexter. It was from 2016 or 6 to 2013. Kind of an interesting show.
Rumor has it that that broad there on The View when she had to read the legal shit
Yeah.
because they're owned by Disney
Yep.
and Disney's all paranoid of the
Oh, yeah,
administration
fuck yeah.
coming in. So you're
Exactly.
like, oh no, we better watch our P's and Q's.
Yeah.
How you like it? How
And
you
it's-
like it when the boot's on the other fucking
And
face?
it's funny that she doesn't apologize for
No.
for
Well,
her
the ego-
missteps.
the
She just
ego
says,
says.
and she'll go like this, you know, because they're in her ear. And I have a legal notice to read.
Legal.
It's like, whatever,
Well,
you
it's not a
fucking
fact
bitch.
check because you're a liar. Holy shit! I never got into Dexter, but that Landman is fucking dope.
I actually,
I gotta go in the truck and grab another beer.
I'm liking I'm towards the end of the first season of Dexter, and I'm liking it. And then I found out that there's another one season of Dexter, like came out in 2021 to end it, and now there's some new Dexter Resurrection coming out this year or something. Yeah, I love Sylvester Stallone movies.
Tell you what, 60 feels warm now. It's gotta be like 20 something outside.
Dan Fix and loved Dexter, hated how it ended. But they made another one, Dexter Blood something or other, in 2021, which is just a one season thing where he faked his death or something, and then they put a real ending to it because I guess there was a lot of people pissed off about how the regular one ended, which I'm not there yet. I'm only on season 1.
The backlash.
Ty W, we watched The Best Live on Friday night. Well, cool if you're talking about this one.
Appreciate you. You know we weren't really
Okay,
all
what
that
did-
long, duh.
What did the Dick Steele say? Something
The
about,
dicks.
something about, I still love Mel Gibson saying that Kamala is as smart as a fucking fence post. Yep. Oh, he's another one. I'll watch his movies
Oh,
too.
yeah. Well, him
I mean,
and-
I'm to the point that I will. De Niro, used to love watching De Niro movies.
Well, he
Never
did-
watch another one.
He did, obviously we all know that Mel did Passion of the Christ
Yeah, I won't watch Schwarzenegger
With,
unless it happens to be a fucking Stallone movie.
with Jim Caviezel, who got chastised for doing that
Yep.
role. And then Jim and Mel collaborated to do that Sound of Freedom. So now I guess they're gonna do one about the resurrection, and Jim Caviezel is gonna be in that one again.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well, he did that one about the kids there.
yeah, the Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, Sound of
Yeah.
Freedom. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was if that doesn't get
Him,
you fucking pissed
him
off.
and that here, him and that Neil McDonough, who's on Tulsa King with Stallone.
There's some
Neil McDonough does a lot of them conservative,
There's some conservative actors that are sick of the
more
fucking
religious type movies, and I love Neil McDonough. He's a good actor, and he said, he goes, you know what? The reason why I'm not in a lot more things in Hollywood
is
because I always refuse to do, you know, naked love scenes and stuff like that because I love my wife. You know what? I got no problem with that. I like Neil McDonough.
You know what Caviezel went through for Passion of the Christ?
Oh, fuck yeah.
He was struck by lightning.
Yeah.
He was dying, literally, in the hotel. Like, this guy
And
went
wasn't
through
it-
hell to play that part.
And didn't he play Superman also? Jim Caviezel?
I don't think he got that part.
No? Well, who am I thinking
Because
of
when
that
Mel,
played Superman?
he was on my guy's
I don't know.
podcast a couple years ago, Sean Ryan's podcast. And I listened
How
to
we
it.
doing anyhow? Yeah, we got
Yeah, 60.
most of you to thumbs up while you were here. Not all of you. We got to
When
quit
Mel,
pretty soon anyhow.
when Mel approached him to do Passion of the Christ, he's like, "You do realize that you'll be done working in this town if you take this way."
Yeah. But look at all those guys. They're not done.
Oh yeah.
Mel Gibson, Neil McDonough, Sly, all of them. No. They're the ones that are going to actually wind up prospering
Well, I
in the
think
long run.
Mel, they were gonna try to make their own studio
Well, they're going to all prosperous in the
because
long
Hollywood
run
is
because
the real Hollywood is dying.
exactly.
I love.
People are waking up to what
They just keep on like they've destroyed Star Wars.
I thought The Sound of Music was a fucking great movie. I mean, it really was.
Sound of Music.
Or excuse me, Sound of Freedom.
Sound of
So
Freedom.
Sound of Music was a good movie too.
Oh, yeah.
Stop and think about it. The last First Blood movie that Stallone did was kind of in the same
Oh, that was the Mexican cartel.
where
shit.
his
when his niece
got
yeah,
you know
captured.
and was put in
that
the fucking
shit's happening.
was put in the fucking slave whorehouse type.
Yeah, yep.
it kind of was based similar to Sound of Freedom. You know what I mean?
That shit's happening.
Though, yeah, and those guys aren't afraid
well, there's
to make those kind of moves, because that was when you go through all the first, all the Rambo movies. That one took a twist that none of the other ones ever really kind of took.
He's an older retired guy.
Well, and he don't give a fuck. I mean,
Vietnam vet. I mean, those guys are pushing 75, 80 now. I mean, how old is Sylvester
Stallone's 79. He'll be 80 here shortly.
I mean, he's of the age.
But he's not afraid to make them kind of movies if he's gonna.
I don't know if you've seen any of the clips, but the owner of Black Rifle Coffee was just on Joe Rogan a couple weeks ago. Evan Hafer.
Yep.
So it's rumored that Trump's administration is going to put special forces down on the border to deal with.
Yeah.
And they're going to make the
Take care of the cartel.
Well, they're going to name them a terrorist.
Yeah, that was another thing Joy Reid was bitching about.
There's more money and all that.
Sending our military. Whatever.
So Evan was a Ranger, Special Forces, CIA spook. You know what he said on Joe Rogan?
You know how many contractors would do that?
You know what he said? He's like, he put a warning out. He's like, to the cartel guys, he's like, you made your money. Just, go legit. Like, if these guys get on you, you have no idea the hell that's coming to you.
Well, that's what I've seen on.
Especially if we have, obviously we have Trump, JD. If we get head deaths, there's going to be no leash.
Or even DeSantis.
Yeah, there will be no leash. Hell will rain down upon the cartels, which I can only hope will happen.
I've seen some videos of ex-military, the guys that do the contract work now and whatnot. I'll tell you what, you round up enough of them guys.
You're talking about
and send them down there.
If Carl's still in here, he could affirm too. I mean, we had the war on terrorism for 20 years. You're talking about guys that have honed their craft for 22 years, and all they know is how to kill fucking bad guys.
Here you go, guys.
Let's go.
Here, what's your price tag? 10 million? Here you go. By the way, this is not sanctioned. Good luck, whatever happens.
Oh, they have guys beating down the fucking door.
Whatever happens. We're not going to come and get you if something bad happens, but don't worry about it. Just pay us, and we'll take care of the problem.
The real Jack Lee, real border czar, Tom Holman. That guy's a pit bull too. I've seen him. Who was it that said that they were gonna Trump-proof their fucking state?
That mayor of that one place in Colorado there said that, and he
like,
goes, "That's fine. We'll throw your ass in jail too."
That's fine.
Whatever.
Because that guy can rattle off.
Well, you see fucking here in New York, you see Hochul and fucking numbnuts down there, the mayor of New York, Adams. Now they're like, oh, well, if these illegals are doing criminal activity, Hochul, I'll be the first one to call ICE to tell them to come. Oh, yeah, you've changed your fucking tune a little. Is there something coming up in the next few years for you guys? Oh, yeah, another election.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to look.
Newsom said it too. Yeah, Thomas, Trump-proof this California. Yeah, good luck, bud. Yeah, Tom Holman. Yeah, I can't wait.
I don't know how you people in California deal with him. I mean, it's bad enough here with
commented
Hochul.
earlier that gas was $8.50 a fucking gallon out there.
I mean, I told somebody the other day, because they're like, well, New York's still fucking blue too. Well, it's all because of New York City. But that turned a lot this time. When you lose a presidential election in New York by less than 1 million votes, and there's 19 million people here, and the majority of them live in New York City,
That I'll tell
you did fucking well. That shows things are turning.
Look at the county presidential map, not the state. And then it really fucking tell you that he fucking slaughtered. People are sick of it. There's more people like us in this conversation
The fact
than there is a blue-haired, face-first in a tackle box fucking.
The fact that a Republican presidential candidate won the popular vote by 5 million fucking people, that should tell you. The fact that he's gotten 151 million votes in the last 2 elections, and he lost one of them with 74 million, and he got 77 million this time because Sleepy Joe mysteriously got that 81 million. Fucking Obama got 69 and 66 his 2 times. So let's go even math, 70 and 65. He got 135 million in 2 fucking elections. Trump got over 150 million? Yeah, tell me that this country is as far left as what the lamestream media is trying to tell you that it is, and that we want the woke bullshit that's going on and all this.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Betty coming in hot with facts. Kamala didn't flip one single county.
Nope.
Not one.
Nope. All right, folks, it's 5 of. We've been here for over 2 hours.
Oh, shit.
So, January 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Jan 3.
Fucking write it down.
Remember it down.
Put a reminder in your phone, whatever
Yep.
you got to do. DL, if you're still listening, January 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can come back and tell us all your political beliefs and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So now I know a whole bunch of you are gonna go through and say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yep.
And we're gonna miss most of them when we shut it
They
off.
were, they, yep, they were
Because the
doing it.
fucker won't let us go back and look at the
We're
comments.
already getting the Merry Christmas, all that.
So, but,
How to gosh and put my link up, farmer's link up, or whatever. If you guys look, somebody was looking for my channel, it's in there. Lines there.
and remember, I'm a t-shirt grifter according to that one person. And when you go on the Grumpy Farmer Apparel
Click on
link,
the link.
if you scroll all the way down, his shit's under mine, so you can go buy his shit too, seeing he never remembers to be a t-shirt grifter.
You know, I ordered new shit for the company.
I know you did, because I saw the box over there when I was over there the other day.
Is it done? What the fuck? They didn't call me yet. Probably waiting on the jackets.
I toyed with the idea of doing a live stream sometime with Derek and Kathy, just to introduce you people to
Just
them
do a
more.
recorded video when you go over there.
Well, I've done one before, but they still get fucking emails from people that, can you send this to Andy? It's like, if you push on the word more in the description of all my videos, my fucking email
Please,
is there.
God.
Don't bother them with sending them shit. Don't send them your cell phone number saying, give this to Andy, because I'm not going to call you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
There's very, very, very few of you that have my number. And that's the way it's going to stay. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again, I get inundated enough with emails and Instagram messages. I'm not going to have people fucking calling me out of the blue and texting me all the time.
I do remember. Do you know you can get a phone call through Instagram?
Oh, that was fucking... When people started calling me through Instagram, I'm like, who the fuck invented this? This is retarded.
That was
No, I'm not
hilarious.
answering.
That was after a live stream. Too.
Yeah.
What did you know this bullshit?
Somebody's fucking calling me through Instagram. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking answer at 10 o'clock at night and have a conversation with you, okay? We think alike, that's great. This is where we converse.
Yeah.
Like I said in my last video, and you probably noticed that I didn't respond to every comment this time, because number one, it's hard. Number
There's
two,
a
I've been
lot.
pissy. And
What do you
number
want?
three,
You're
I
always
said that was
pissy.
probably my biggest mistake
You're
from
fucking
day
done
one.
working for the year.
My biggest mistake from day one was trying to comment back to everybody.
You can't.
But I still do, and I still will comment to a lot, but
You
I'm
can't-
not looking for a fucking...
You can't respond to everything.
I don't like people. I don't mean that in a mean way to you, but I'm just... I'm not gonna spend all my time with my face buried in one of these things, conversing with
Believe it
people
or
all
not,
the time.
other than Instagram reels that I send him all the time about some fucked up golfing shit, we hardly correspond other than
We'll
just-
text each other now and then.
just before a live stream. And I
There'll be-
live a fucking barely up, not even a.
There'll be
city
times
block.
he'll try to call me and I'm fucking doing something. I'm like, oh, fuck him. I'll call him back later. I ain't answering.
Fucking sleeping on the couch. Hey, when you get
Fuck, I got family members I won't answer the
stop
phone
over,
to
stop over
sometimes.
the house. I got something for you.
Yeah,
Fucking-
I got
he's
your
all
fucking special black t-shirt,
he's all
asshole.
fucking
Come and
hairs.
get your t-shirt.
Hair's all disheveled
Yeah.
and shit. What are you doing? Fucking sleeping
So
on the couch?
no, you can't have a black dumpster truck or garbage truck
I'm the
t-shirt.
only one.
Only he could get the fucking special one they had to make for him because he had to have black.
Yeah. I know it's way cool. And I wore it several times.
So I
You know,
told
now-
him, come and
now
get the
it's cold.
fucking thing. I'm not delivering it.
Now
Seems,
it's fucking cold and you know.
seems I had to get it for you special.
It's all right. I'm special. All right, kids.
Yeah, we're out of here. We've been here for more than 2 hours. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you on January 3rd.
Jan 3.
And everybody can tell us all the great things they got for Christmas. I won't be telling you a lot because
All right,
we're kind of
Gary.
pinching the pennies this year. Not going to do much for Christmas
I already bought everything that I wanted.
because we're kind of hoping that, you know, our fucking corn and soybeans might actually be worth something after the first of the year because right now we're giving it away. So, I might have to start selling dirt in a bottle.
You never
You'll
know.
never fucking see me selling
never
dirt in
know.
a bottle, trust
Well,
me.
you want some true farmer?
Oh, but I will ask some of you if you want to go back to the Chelsea video and push on more. Michael, if you're still here, he had to send me a check because you know how Michael is. He's more fucking computer illiterate than you and I are.
That's law.
Push on more, and it shows where you can donate to her track team's fundraiser that they're doing there. I don't know if I should name your name, so I'm not gonna, but we had, just to clarify for that, there's around 50 kids, I think she said, on the track team. They're trying to raise $20,000, so it's an average of $400 a piece.
Dang.
It's not that every kid has to come up with $400, because you know some kids won't. Depends on,
You know.
we're just not gonna go there. Some people can, some people can't. Again, I'm not gonna mention your name. We had one dude that donated $400. He goes, Chelsea's taken care of. Here's the $400. I was fucking floored. I was like, thank you. That's awesome. It
There
doesn't
is
necessarily go all to Chelsea, but it's going towards their cause of their track team. So if you got an extra $10 and you want to throw it towards their fundraiser, they're trying to get to 20,000. The last time I checked, they were only like at 25 or 2,600, so they got a ways to go. But anybody who has donated, appreciate it. It's great. If you can't, that's fine too. I get it. We're in the same boat, trust me. So, but it is what it is. So, we'll see you on January 3rd. And then just think about it. When the fucking February, well, hang on. Let me see if the 4 weeks would keep us in January.
No.
Yes, actually it would, January 31st.
Fuck. Well, it'll be after the inauguration.
So, yes, that'll be good. January 3rd will be our next one. And then 4 weeks after that will be January 31st, which is 10 days after the inauguration, or 10 days after he takes office. So we'll have something to talk about, because I'm sure that first 10 days they'll be fucking hammering on him.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how many executive orders he's going to hand out this time. That'd be neat.
Oh, quite a few. You know it's going to be for the drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill. That's all.
Maybe we'll get the pipeline going again.
I'm already invested in American oil. Let's go.
All right, folks. We'll see you on January 3rd.
Bye, kids.
Make sure you let Santa in.
Yeah.